the testing.
He left us! He left us! But that's not what I'm doing. Name the scene. Name the scene.
Reporting.
The correct answer for that scene in Jurassic Park is when Lexi, the little girl, is crying in the tube while it rains after the T-Rex is left. And that's Dr. Alan Grant telling her that he's not going to leave her like the lawyer did who got eaten off the pot.
Joke's on you. Andrew's just doing a one-man performance of all of Jurassic Park starting now. He's going to perform it. We're not playing a game. This is all a ruse. Oh.
I'm seeing that our audio's peaking, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
All right, so yes, the little
Drew Barrymore.
Girl, that's not Drew Barrymore.
Definitely not.
E.T. Trying to all the 90s actors. I don't think she ends up doing anything.
All right, so I'm going to switch scenes here. And how's the audio now? All right. Hopefully the audio works in both scenes. I think I didn't have the filter in both of them. So, anyways, now that you guys get to see me tinkering around with audio, so the snacks tonight, he is eating a pot pie that has been microwaved, and we're having mojitos because it's a jungle-themed game.
So mojitos it is.
No spaghetti, not mom's spaghetti or our spaghetti. Neither spaghettis. So the game's relatively complicated. Yeah, you want to just put that on the deck there. So we're not going to go over the whole rules or anything like that for everyone, but the idea is we are just building our own personal Jurassic Park and
Neighboring Jurassic Park.
Neighboring island Jurassic Parks, and we're trying to not have as many people, get eaten each time, although they can be eaten.
I'm going for 0 deaths today.
But, yeah. I think...
Do we need to draw everybody back in? And how many do we start with?
We start with 4 guys. And we start with 2 of these DNA cards. And 1 of each. So, the general gist of the game.
What is your park's names?
Our park names. Sounded like you had an idea.
No, I'm thinking now. I might have to keep thinking about it. But I have better healthcare coverage for my employees.
How do you know that?
We
We haven't even started.
We start with a platform before a name at my park.
Oh. Mine's named Musashi's Play Palace.
Musashi's Play.
And Musashi is the park cat that hopefully doesn't get eaten. I really would be sad. But it's possible if she's on a dinosaur island. And then, oh. Brian called you a commie. And I've allowed it in the chat. The auto moderator caught that. So yeah, Musashi's Play Place and
Kami Park.
Kami Park. Yeah, good job, Bot. Good job. Basically, this is the mainland over here, and we are going to be sending our employees to the mainland to grab us materials and DNA to help supply our parks, and then we'll see whether or not our dinosaurs rampage.
And our Kami Park. Oh, it's glaring. This is our.
You're bringing a Mao Zedong book, the red book.
Yeah. Going with the theme.
Oh. I know. Apparently the bot thinks. Whoa! Yeah, look at this. Auto.
We're learning about trying to.
Brandon says you can be X-rated until it blows up. Yeah, we are getting rated tonight from a streamer that we really enjoy, Ruel Gabiola. He messaged us and super excited. So we're in the big league now. Actually, we're still in the small league.
Our audio wasn't working.
Our audio wasn't working this stream. Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not sure the reference on that one. But it sounds like it might be a phone game.
I was looking for the iPod Touch that's going to be
our timer.
But I
Didn't
don't
you
know
go
what it
grab it?
Yeah. Well, you can just start explaining the game.
All right, so I'm going to keep explaining the game here. So, Dinogenics, off-brand Jurassic Park. Basically, each round, we're going to attract visitors. There's a board over here that you can't see as well because we're covering it. We'll switch to the other scene. This board is where we collect our visitors, and then we also go up on this thing, which is our how our reputation. It's how exciting our park looks to other people, and that'll attract more people. And then once we get our guests in the park and they pay to get in the park, we're going to send our workers out, and they're going to be building new facilities and helping sabotage the other parks. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're back. I'm not going to touch the other scene because the audio seems to be bad in this scene. Oh, the filter disappears when you change scenes. That's the problem.
So professional.
We're learning as we go. Oh no, it looks like it's here. Is the audio good at this point? I'm not going to touch the scenes anymore once the audio is good. Alright, we'll keep talking so that... Okay, you can hear. But is there a giant fan noise in the background? Brian says there is a giant fan noise in the background. I'm going to turn this down. Oh. Okay. So a fan comes in once in a while, so that's acceptable, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, so we're going to be sending our workers. Oh, perfect. We'll have to figure out the sound better. Anyways, yeah, while we're working, we send our workers out to the mainland. They'll go to things like Site A, where they'll get DNA. They'll also go get goats to feed the dinosaurs. They can interact with this agency who helps improve our reputation. And then the city center, which is here. I can actually shrink this a little bit so you can see at least the city center. This city center, which is here, is where we buy buildings and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, the chat delay. Got it.
Chat.
Perfect. And oh yeah, that's a great idea. Look at that.
I feel like
everything.
Keep talking to him because it's good.
That's beautiful.
Then you can distract him.
Yeah. So yeah, you go to the city center. We're gonna get some buildings to build in our park, and then hopefully put dinosaurs in the park. Eventually, at the end of each round, we're gonna see whether or not the dinosaurs rampage and destroy our park.
And yeah, there's like breaking news.
Every round is breaking news. That's
the drama.
the drama's gonna happen, and then there's also sabotage cards where we'll be messing with each other.
Corporate espionage.
Do you want to start us off? Looks like you, in our practice round, you were first player.
I was?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, but do we just get to pick how this is oriented?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to be next to the lake. So I'm gonna go with... Let's see. I'm gonna get more dino DNA.
Dino DNA.
And I just get 2 cards.
You're just gonna keep them.
Yes.
Yeah. What are my cards even? What am I working towards?
What are you guys doing as we are playing in the background? I want to know.
2005s.
The finest of HD TVs. I still have my 2005 HD TV, and actually I think it's even later. It's 2008. It works all right. All right, I am going.
Oh, we got to be extra interesting then if we're in the foreground.
Ooh,
Do something
what?
interesting, Andrew.
Yeah, you guys should play a card game or something, and then you can join us. Because unless you know the rules, it might get a little boring at some points.
Unless we're just really riveting.
Really riveting and dynamic. So I would like to go here, and I am going to buy some Ankylosaurus DNA. There. And then for my second action, I'm going to get, how much is, fences cost money. Of course they cost money. I don't have enough money for everything. Okay, I take that back. I am going to sell pterodactyl DNA into the market. And for my second action, yes, we will raid Zimzam's channel at the end of this. And then I sold that for $4. And then I will... What are these one buildings over here? Hollow Dome. Oh, they're just worth reputation.
Oh, that's
Shoot.
nice. It's just like space. It takes up space.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. My second action, I am going to buy a Hollow Dome. Hollow Dome sounds cool. Your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna go to the city center, and I'm going to purchase a facility. I'm gonna make a bigger hotel for my guests. For 3.
Yes. Aaron's here. Rage. What up? We're up to 7 viewers. Yeah, a
Dome.
Hollow Dome. It's like one of those like space domes. Looks like where you go and you see a laser show like at the science center. I don't have any dinosaurs yet, but at least I've got the Hollow Dome, which actually increased my reputation. People are like, let's go fly to this island to see a Hollow Dome. We didn't see what our breaking news event is going to be. Ooh, we're just going to get manipulation cards. That's pretty cool. So
That's
it's
a
a
good
positive one.
It says breaking news: small businesses seek restitution after they're left out of government, and then the breaking news gets cut off. It says government favors granted in an effort to drive tourism.
Look at the government stepping in to help out small businesses.
I never grabbed my $4 for the pterodactyl I sold.
Oh yes.
Supposed to have more money. All right. Then I'm gonna go back to the city center.
No.
This was supposed to refill.
Oh,
To do that. And yeah, if you want to look at what any of the buildings do, it's
Oh, yeah.
there. It's not trying to hide it. I don't think I'm trying to hide it. So I'm going to buy this Ankylosaurus for 2 discount.
it is 2 discount?
We're just gonna play that way.
No, it doesn't
Yeah,
refill.
it doesn't move yet. So that's 2.
I feel like your turns are so long, but you just keep going to the city center, which
Yeah, the
is
city
2
center lets me
actions.
do 2 things, and then I will buy for 4 the second Ankylosaurus.
And that doesn't refill?
No.
Bummer. Okay, I'm gonna draw blind at site A. 2 more dinosaur cards. And you have to be collecting these dinosaur cards to build
Brian
a
told me
dinosaur.
to buy more holodomes. There's one more holodome out there I could buy. It's pretty sweet. I'm just gonna have a laser dome park over here.
I think the way we should play it is that you have to do everything the chat says, and I get to do whatever strategy that I see fit.
And Zimzam asked if anyone has read 2001: Space Odyssey. I have not actually seen it. It's one of the big holes in my classic cinema that I haven't seen.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. And Zimzam's asking where the baby is. Where the baby at? The baby is at his crib,
Sleep.
and he's asleep.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, we'll see. We've got this timer over here. I don't know. It's not very visible.
It's on
It's
an
very-
iPod
Yeah,
Touch.
it's on iPad, our old iPod Touch. Can we get the lighting?
It's-
All right, it's not going to be visible. So that bright white light right there is the timer. We're at 10.5 minutes of sleep time.
Sleep time plus game time, because he was asleep a little before that.
I need more fences. I didn't get fences. Dang it. So here's the conundrum I'm in. I could make an Ankylosaurus, but I don't have a pen big enough to hold it, or else it would rampage and kill people. So don't want that. We prefer that to not happen. I am gonna go. Oh, you already went to site A twice.
Yep.
What is that? I'm gonna go to site B then.
And site B means Andrew can draw 3 and pick 1.
Yeah, this gets me 1 DNA card.
And then can I go since you're...
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to Dinogenics IOM. And I'm going to build a dino. I'm going to build a raptor.
Oh, dang. Raptor's on the board.
And that gets me... So this is what gets me tripped up. This gets me 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is something I do later or do it right now.
That's right now. That's your excitement.
The people are excited.
People are already excited about me.
The guests...
Don't try to take my excitement off this board.
Your park doesn't deliver. There's no
We have
dino.
laser domes.
And then that's my turn.
Vicar says, let the dinos roam free range. You can, but they will destroy my buildings if I do that.
There is one that does roam free.
Yeah, the
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus, yeah. That's who roams free. Oh, how do I get... Ooh. I don't have enough money. Oh my gosh. This is painful.
Because you're buying domes.
I'm buying domes. All right. I'm just gonna go to the ferry. Actually, no. I'm gonna get some meat. Can I have some meat?
Yes.
It is. Oh, right here.
In the plate.
One of the best parts of this game, and I don't say this lightly, is the meat is just goat, little wooden goat meatballs.
Yeah, it's like they could have just done cubes, which is what most board games would have done, but they went all out. and they made goats, which are the size of dinosaurs as well. I'm gonna get goats as well. Goats for my dinos. That's my turn.
All right. So we're gonna do the end of turn stuff, which is a little checklist. So we gotta feed any carnivores. You gotta feed your raptor,
Chomp chomp.
or else he gets mad.
Fresh goat.
No rampages yet. There's no visitors.
Yeah, that was our like building our park phase, and Andrew has no dinos.
You get your points for the raptor,
Yes.
which is 4 points. That raptor's gonna get you a lot of points. And then visitor overlay moves, and we go to the next season. So you remain first player. Boo. And
Because people are here to see dinosaurs, not domes.
I think the dome is really cool, Pia. Oh, we also take our workers back.
Oh yeah.
They have a weekend. They enjoy themselves a weekend. Brandon says, want to follow the Raptors, you can have Guy Fieri as the chef in the Flavor Dome. Ooh, if I could have Flavor Dome, that would be great. I bet there's something like that in this. And we got 10 viewers here. Vicar followed us. Thank you, Vicar.
Thank you.
That's super exciting. We are, as you can tell, have very few followers so far. So we're just starting out, and it's fun to just have anyone jump in. Excited to see you in future streams.
Yeah, we're playing. I don't know what we're playing.
Dinogenics.
Dinogenics. I was gonna say Jurassic Park.
It should be called Jurassic Park. All right, so we've done all that.
So then, does that
Turn
all of
order.
this reset?
Yeah, that resets. We get more buildings.
Triceratops.
Actually, we do this after we're doing this out of order. You jumped the gun, Pia.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, we assign so we get our visitors first. So
Oh, okay.
player 1, you get your 2 visitors, and then I get my 2 visitors, and then we don't. Either of us get. Oh, you got a hotel, so you get your 2 bonus visitors. So you get 4 visitors.
Thinking about occupancy. Andrew's just building domes.
I thought I had a way better turn than I actually had. So you get to go first.
I'm going to. Let's see.
Oh, we have to resolve the newsroom. Sorry. I'm getting distracted from the checklist here. We each get a credit for those visitors. So I get 2 and you get 4.
Yes.
And then we resolve the newsroom. So government favors grants an effort to drive tourism. So I get a grant. So I might not have dinosaurs to bring people to my island, but I have a grant. In player order, all players may draw a manipulation card. So these manipulation cards can either give you a bonus or mess up the other person. So they're fun.
And it's really nice because the name of the cards actually fit with the action, which I like when it's the theme fits in. So then it's my turn, right? I'm gonna go.
Going full dome strat. No, before we go, we refresh the city center facilities, which we've done, and then now we're okay. You were right.
And then I'm gonna go here. Is there a hand limit?
10 cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's a lot. That's a lot of cards. Okay. Go in here, and I'm getting fences galore. You're not going to get stuck out in the wilderness again. So that was $2 for those fences. And then I'm going to... I think I'm just going to do the one action there because I can't afford any others. Yeah, your turn.
I'm gonna go back to site A and I'm gonna draw 2 more dino cards. And then I'm at my max hand limit.
See you, Brian.
See ya!
Brian says, Flavor Dome, Spitter Dome, what's next? So far, we only have the one dome. I should be getting more domes. There is another dome over here, it looks like. No, it's just a model T-Rex in a circle. All right, I'm going to make a dinosaur. Finally, my first dinosaur. Can you get me a Ankylosaurus? Ah! And the thing about Ankylosauruses in this game is they play nice with all the other dinosaurs, so you can mix and match. They can be in any one dinosaur's pen.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
Yours?
I
I'm
have
gonna.
that little thing just on my tracks for excitement. The
Oh,
reference.
this. I'm gonna also make a dinosaur, and I'm gonna make a Brontosaurus. And Brontosauruses, they don't need a pen. They are free-range dinosaurs. And then what's the? How do I move it up? 5 is here, right?
5?
Brontosauruses are exciting to see.
They definitely are. I need money.
And the track at the bottom is like the excitement or reputation.
The track at the bottom is just the points you earn. It's just to remind you how many points you earn per turn based on your dinosaurs that are currently alive.
Do I need to feed? Okay, brontosauruses don't need meat, so I don't need goats for them. I'm gonna go with. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Ooh. I'm gonna get more dino cards. Oh, is this really the last part of our turn?
Might be your last guy, yeah?
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna go here instead. And I'm going to purchase, or I'm gonna... purchase 3 fences.
Oh, you're right. What was I doing? Why did I go grab more? Why did I do that?
And I'm gonna build a facility, and I'm gonna build a facility, and build another hotel.
Oh, how are you? Where's this cash flow coming from? All right, I need more hotels. I know you got. All right, I have to just go to the ferry. I don't know why the ferry gives us money. Oh, I guess maybe it brings some people over.
More people in.
Yeah.
All
Brandon
right.
says, I think you should buy a 3D printer so I can live vicariously through you. Think of all the components you can make. Little dinos. Yes. Although the dinosaurs, I don't know if you can see them, are pretty cool. They're little wooden dinosaurs. But yes, very much so. 3D printer would be fun. Definitely pairs well with board games. I see a lot of people online get 3D printers for their board games. Is that your turn?
I'm done.
All right. We got to feed all our carnivores.
All right. Feed them. You don't have any carnivores.
No carnivores. Check for resolve rampages. I think we're still good.
Mm-hmm.
Return visitors to the general supply and gain 3 victory points per 2. So,
3 per 2.
So you get 6 points and I get 3.
Can you move me up?
P is all over 10, and then we get points for our dinosaurs. So I get 4, brings me to 7, and you are at 9. Oh my gosh.
I'm a businesswoman.
He is pulling away already. She's at 19 points, and I'm at 10.
Oh, we didn't pull up what the breaking news was going to be.
Oh shoot!
The upcoming breaking news. Each player with 2 or more dinosaurs must either destroy 4 fences or damage 1 building. Ooh! The breaking news is earthquake results in stampede at Dinosaur Park. I understand dinos. Earthquakes are scary business.
Ooh, that sounds really bad.
This game looks hard, they say.
My Gonzo, welcome to the stream.
It it is definitely hard if you've never played a worker placement before. But the nice thing is they have this checklist. So if you're interested in the lists,
They just tell you exactly what you're supposed to do.
but it's pretty straightforward for a worker placement if you're familiar with that.
Yeah, worker placement. Some really great intro worker placement games are Lords of Waterdeep. And the great thing about worker placement games, even though they're a lot to learn off the bat, but each turn you're only doing something pretty simple. But they do require a little bit more like long-term strategy.
Yeah, this is definitely a type of game that there's a lot of little fiddly pieces that you could lose.
Although we could lose a lot of these fences and it would still be playable.
Yeah,
The
there
only-
are some games that if you lose like a piece, then you're screwed. And we have a cat that jumps on things, so I could definitely see
Whoa, Ruel's
losing
here.
some pieces would be.
Whoa,
bad.
Ruel is raiding with a party of 40!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Welcome! This is a toy that Andrew grew up with. It's a Jurassic Park toy of his childhood, and we're playing a dino game.
Raid, 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 raid! Whoa! It's happening! Ruel, thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh my gosh, everyone's
Oh man,
here.
this is what it's like when the chat is very busy. This is very exciting.
Yes, Dr. Alan Grant, who really looks nothing like Sam Neill and is super muscular. But yes, this is an original toy that I played with as a kid. K-Pax is here. Ooh, K-Pax. You can all thank K-Pax for this wonderful lighting setup that we're using.
Because before it looked like we were playing in the dark.
Oh man! Oh, we're getting followed like crazy. We
Oh,
got Derry,
thank
Daryl Andrews, Slackfish, Chopper Dan, 2021,
Whoa.
G Laser, Atomic Juice, Griff Dog, TV, IVD, Sarah, State of Mind. Oh my gosh! Thank you guys so much for following. This is
We don't have something like Ruel's with the Felicia follow fish, so we're just gonna keep showing you Andrew's childhood toys.
This is Alan Grant. He thanks everyone for the follow. He didn't like kids, but by the end of this stream, he's gonna love them. That's his story arc. Thank you so much, Ruel, for the
Sorry.
in the movie. Yeah, it's totally. Board Game Feast, do you still have the baby dino that came with it? Oh my gosh. You're right. It was the little Triceratops, right? I have a bin of Jurassic Park toys at my parents' house that I should go through and just pick all the best ones out and keep those.
Andrew's mom is a preschool teacher, and she asked, "Oh, can I bring those dinosaur or like Jurassic Park toys to my preschool classroom?" And Andrew was like, "No, I'm not going to share those."
I know what happens to toys that go to preschool classrooms.
But yeah, this is a dinosaur-themed game. Dinosaurs or Jurassic Park is a special, I don't know, your favorite movie growing up.
Yes.
I walked down the aisle to the Jurassic Park theme music.
I do have a Dr. Malcolm toy, but it's also in that same bin. That's Sarah's State of Mind. And Ruel, thank you so much. He's been our favorite streamer recently, and it was Pia watching Ruel and his stream, and seeing a Filipino doing a board game stream. She was like, I think we could do something like
It
this.
looks fun.
It looks fun.
Look at them playing.
So really, it's been inspiration watching his stream. So this is like so exciting to have him rate us, and we've never even come close to 6 million viewers. So we got more followers here. Sarah State of Mind and Minnie B. Thank you, Grant.
Thank you.
Dr. Alan Grant thanks you. And he's getting just that much closer to liking the presence of kids. So
Tolerating them.
kids. Just like in the movie, by the end of the night, he's going to go into our baby's room and give him a kiss. So,
So
Actually, I don't remember whose turn it was because of this raid.
Well, we can kind of. We had just finished the round, so.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, this is Dinogenics. There's two big board games that are Jurassic Park-ish themed, and Dinosaur Island and then Dinogenics. And I read online a lot of people have strong opinions of which one's their favorite. I'm of the opinion that I like both of them, and it's like space theme. I can have 1,000 space themed games. I can have 1,000 dinosaur themed games. It's great. So, but if you have a favorite, let us know if you've been able to play both of them. Ruel said, "Start the game over."
We can't do that. I'm winning, Ruel.
Yeah, I did not play a great first round. To Live and Dice says we have this game too, but also our first time parents to a 4-month-old. Yes, so this game is still in the stream. This is I know that feeling. Our baby was born in November, so 2.5 months now. And we're just getting to the stage where we can play some of these things, and really it's the stream that has helped us get these things to the table. It's kind of like we have a little bit of external pressure to, if we commit to playing it tonight, it's going to happen. So
I think that's the thing with also seeing Ruel's like streams at 7. I was like, it just kind of removes a little bit of that barrier of like other people are playing, because in COVID it just feels like it's just you two or whoever is in your house. And usually we'll just pick a TV show, but we've been playing more board games.
MZ Play says, "Late to the raid. Welcome to the raid, MZ." And then Live and Dice and says, "OMG, jealous that you're able to play. High five to the board game, the baby board gamers." Yes, high five. We gotta stick together as parents of kids while also trying to fit in some board games. It's we felt especially special being able to play a longer game like this.
Yeah, there was another stream where we sat down, and then 5 minutes in, he started waking up. So we're like, well, some days it's just like that, and that's okay.
Yeah. Daryl Andrews says, "I miss playing games, so it's nice to even get a chance to watch." Yes, and that is exactly one of the reasons we're doing this. Is just we feel very lucky to have each other and be able to play games together. So if we can share that with people, then that much better. So
yeah, I definitely like the background noise of people like playing or talking. I grew up in a house with a lot of people, so just the background noise of people playing or whatnot is definitely something very comforting to me.
K-Pax says, "My first raid." So K-Pax, for everyone out there, is the one who helps supply. We're testing out some lighting that he has, and if you like the lighting, give him say hi to him and
say thank you,
say
K-Pax,
thank
for
you, K-Pax.
letting us be able to see the board, the current board state where I am in the lead.
Yeah, this bright board down here. Burrell says, "Board Games fan, so true. It's like the background noise of a board game cafe."
Yeah.
Yes, that was one of the things that
when you said it like really clicked with me. I was like, I think that was one of the. I really love board game cafes. I think I need like the other people playing to like hype me up to be like, I can stay awake to play a game.
Yeah, if anyone's played a board game with Pia, they know that she will
fall asleep
mid-game.
Board game or like any sort of activity.
Yeah, Daryl, it is hard to remember a time where board game cafes were
a thing. The before times. So what was
we had just
keep distracting him, keep chatting, but
we had checked for rating pages, and then we got our points from both our dinosaurs and our visitors, and then we get our workers back, and then the overlay moves one. Ruel says, "Yes, also like board game conventions, the energy's in the hall." Yeah, distractions for the win. I mean, this is a very fun distraction, so we don't mind. I haven't been to too many conventions, but we did get to go to Shucks last year, and it was so much fun. If anyone gets a chance, it's such a focus on just playing a lot of games, which I've seen videos from other conventions, and they seem like they're all about a lot of selling games, which is fun to buy games, of course. But
Andrew doesn't need any more
I don't need any more
encouragement.
incentive to buy more games. So just getting.
He's got the internal motivation.
Yeah, board game thesis. Shucks is the best. Rage says board game cafes sound incredible. Yes, you would love them, Aaron. I think you would get a kick out of them, and they'll be back. I hope.
Board games and like food is just too much of, and like drinks is just too much of a combination to not come back, I think.
Griff Dog, you said you go to the ones in your friendly game stores in Seattle. Which ones do you go? We love Cafe Mox. That's that. Actually, it was right at the end of COVID, or right at the beginning of COVID, we went to Cafe Mox. Probably, it was like we went at the point where we're like, is this a good idea? Because it was all kind of happening that weekend. And that was pretty much the last thing we did before.
Outside
our house. Outside of like hiking and stuff. So, the board game cafes in Seattle are pretty great. Yes, he says Cafe Mox. It's right over the hill from me. Yeah, it's really, really wonderful place. Not enough tables though.
It's because but that's
it's a good thing.
It like it makes
it's
it
like
like
happening.
yeah. So let's.
Daryl says it was the first place he visited when he visited Seattle. Yeah, that is a great choice. Whenever we're south of Seattle, and so anytime we're driving through, we try to come up with any excuse to go by and visit. Their selection of games is really good too, which is really exciting.
The bigger puzzle is finding the parking, and then
yeah. Sometimes it's like this is going to be just a 20-minute stop on our way north, and then 20 minutes of parking later, we finally find a spot.
But Andrew's very motivated.
All right, so we're beginning the start of the round. I seem to have the more excitement. No, we didn't accept. What's the excitement of Brontosaurus?
5. Is that what you're asking about, that one?
Yes, yeah. Oh no, that's the points. 2. People are only okay excited, but it was enough for you to keep you ahead of me.
First place.
So you get 3 guests.
Yes.
And
Come see my Brontosaurus.
I get
Way bigger than Andrew's Ankylosaurus.
and my dome. We've got this really sweet dome here.
Andrew's really selling this dome to his visitors.
It seems like it's a Jurassic Park place, but the real attraction is the laser dome. Daryl Andrew says, Griff Dog says, there is a new one in West Seattle called The Missing Piece. What?
Ooh.
That sounds awesome. There was one I went to in West Seattle that I think ended up closing down. It was the Meeple something.
No, it was called I can't remember.
Meeples. Oh,
yeah.
Brandon's talking about Meeples in West Seattle. I used to go there for Destiny occasions. Yeah, Meeples was great. That's where I discovered Isle of Skye, which turned out to be one of my favorite games. And I know Brandon loves it a lot. Or Austin in the chat here loves that one as well. I think he owns a copy. But such a great game. Missing Pieces is a great name for a board game.
Yeah. And we're in West Seattle.
Did you get your visitors? You're gonna get 3
visitors. 1, 2,
plus 3 2 bonus visitors, and then I would get the leftover bonus visitor, but I have not built enough.
Hold on,
hotels.
2. You said 2 and then 3.
Oh my gosh, you have enough to yeah.
And then an extra. Sorry, I didn't catch it. There's just so many visitors. I just couldn't.
And then can you give me $2 and you're gonna get $6.
Yes.
I really screwed up by not building hotels here.
It was because the first time we played, I didn't make any hotels, and Andrew's visitors went to his or my visitors went to his subpar budget
park over here.
Budget park that only had hybrids and not real dinosaurs. So I was like, next time I play, I gotta go for the hotels.
Yeah, that's got to be tough opening a board game cafe in the midst of a pandemic. But I'll definitely need to check that out. I wonder if they have a website or something that you could throw in the chat. I'm sure I can look it up. Missing Piece is a pretty easy name to remember.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So we've got the breaking news is the earthquake. It's glad we got a warning for the earthquake, but each player with 2 or more dinosaurs must either destroy 4 fences or damage 1 building.
Oh, I forgot.
Looks like I just
about
got 1 dinosaur. That's not too bad.
that. Okay, so I get 4. How many?
4 fences or 1 building.
No, my building needs to. There's paying customers in those buildings. Okay.
Ooh,
Is this going to be a problem?
That's going to be a problem.
Oh,
You
no.
gotta deal with it.
Is it a problem right now?
No, we checked.
Okay.
We checked for dinosaurs rampaging at the end of the
My
turn,
raptor
so you have a bit of time to prepare.
Is
Griff Dog says the missing. Oh, there's the website. Yeah. I hope they have something online, maybe buy a big gift card or something to support them until we can get in there. We do have a newborn, so it's particularly hard to get that far north for us. But
we also. But I was gonna say, but a gift card to a newborn has not stopped us from buying board games. So
but we still buy board games with no one to play them with except ourselves. Rage says, "Oof, opening a new one right now sounds tough. Hope they're doing anything."
Yeah.
We have friends who've opened businesses during this time too, and I know it's tough, but I can't. If that's such a adventurous, what's the word?
Risky?
Not risky. I don't know. It's a cool thing to. I mean, you're really putting yourself out there, but it's a cool vision to be able to do, and it's cool to see the community come around them and support the business too.
Yeah, and some really creative, like
Collaboration.
Collaboration.
There you go, Sarah.
Ambitious.
Ambitious. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the word.
It's like it's risky, but then it's a more positive
Yeah, I was
one.
like, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And it kind of gives us all a little bit of hope, too, I think.
But I think there's also like a bit of like you got to commend the creativity and the the ability to adapt because I think we've been really excited for how our friends have how do you say this adjusted and made really exciting like specifically in the food industry and like how they've made like special events for like on the weekends. There's a place that our friends opened, Little Radio in Tacoma, and they do like events on the weekends, so you get like excited for the special meal that's coming out. And so I think it's like a sidestep that is actually really fun and exciting. Like, oh, this week we're doing ribs. It's a special like set meal, which.
And I think they are doing ribs this week, so if anyone lives in Tacoma.
But
we're not paid by them or anything. We just like their food and know them.
Well, but I like it because it's set meals, which I think we see more of when we've traveled in Asia, where it's like just a whole, I don't know, combo of food. They've done like a rib weekend, and then like a fried chicken weekend, and now I'm hungry. But
yeah, you're making me hungry too. Griff Dog says he's been in a few times, and that they're selling coffee and snacks to go as well. It's great. Ooh, they have a consignment use section. That's great. Maybe I can bring some games to add to it.
But I feel like you always.
But then,
leave with
and
more.
then leave with more possibly. All right, so we're ready to do this round. You are still.
I'm still
going
thinking
first.
of like ribs and Little Radio. It's like ribs and then other like sides, which I always like pairings. But anyways.
Oh, Board Game Feast followed us 8 minutes ago. Sorry, I'm not staying on touch. Thank you so much, Board Game Feast.
We're not good at monitoring this.
We don't have a digital thing that comes up, but we do have Dr. Alan Grant here. He comes in and thanks you. And he is one step closer to
having a
being
positive
okay
outlook.
having a
towards,
positive outlook towards kids because he starts that movie without it. So
He's a grumpy. Which, speaking of, if anyone has seen another movie of a grumpy guy who doesn't like children, same actor, right?
oh, Sam Neill, yeah. Wilder People.
Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yeah.
Director Taika Waititi. That's a good movie too.
Mm-hmm.
He is kind of, what is it? When you're like always cast in the same, for the same role.
Same deal.
I mean, that's two grumpy guys who don't like children.
That is two of his roles, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with, well, I gotta deal with my open pen. This is a really big problem. So I'm gonna go and get three fences that I'm gonna build, and then I'm going to purchase another hotel for 3.
I gotta deal with my cash flow problem here, so I'm going to the city center as well. I'm selling, selling this T-Rex DNA,
Whoa.
and then I am
Typecast. There it is.
Yeah, typecast.
Saying pigeonholed.
Well, it works, pigeonholed, right? And then I'm buying a. So I get $4 for that. Can you pass me $4? And actually, just give me $1 because I'm going to be buying a hotel.
Okay.
So I need guests.
There's only day visitors at yours.
Mm-hmm.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with
Board Game Seasons Hunt for the Wilder People. Yes, yeah. Highly recommend it, especially if you like Taika Waititi, who is our favorite director right now.
purchase
My favorite director right now. I can't speak for
just one facility at a discount. Oh, I need to see what's up over there. But actually,
Blue Grip Dog says you can set up the consignments on the website and then get 75% of the sale in store credit. Store credit is probably all I'd really be looking for. I just want to turn old board games into new board games. Brandon says Sam Neill typecast as the dad you wish you had. Yes. Curious if y'all played Dinosaur Island. Yes, we have.
We were asking about that.
And Dinosaur Island is also very fun. A lot of people, I mean, if you could only pick one, I don't know exactly what to
Andrew
pick.
doesn't like the question. When people ask him which one he picked,
I want both. The art style is very different in both of them. Obviously, you can tell this is kind of like a more realistic art style, and Dinosaur Island is like vibrant,
Super
like,
fun, like really stylized in
yeah.
a fun, interesting way.
like a late 80s vibe to it.
But how about gameplay? What do you think?
Yeah, I think people can have many Dino games. If you can afford many Dino games, then by all means, do it.
But which one do you prefer?
Oh, that's really tough. I really like the
What do you think?
the island board in this one, where you set up the fences, and I like how each dinosaur has a different rule on how they interact with the other dinosaurs.
How they live.
How they live.
How they want to live. Brontosauruses want to roam free range Brontosaurus.
So I think that's like really thematic and cool. I think the Dinosaur Island, I like the dice mechanic, and it feels maybe a little bit more streamlined, but I like how you're drafting the dice at the beginning for the DNA and stuff like that.
I do like the breaking news, the narrative part of this game.
But I don't know if I've played either of these games enough times to really give them like a solid, deep review. just little impressions. I think it's your turn.
Anyone have
Oh no,
any
it's my
opinions
turn. You're waiting for me. Oh
about
my
Dino
gosh.
Island versus Dinogenics? Or a funny story as Andrew's doing his turn is that when we were very new, actually it was only you, but very new into the hobby, we had pretty much just played Dominion in terms of like the new era of board games. We had mentioned to a new friend that we liked board games, and so I think he invited you. Did I play too, or did I black out and just not remember it? But he invited us to play Dominant Species, which I don't know if
By this
board game people would know that would be a really big jump between like, hey, we like board games, we're new, we've played Ticket to Ride
and Dominion. They're like, let's play Dominant Species. And I feel like that's a type of thing that it's just a really hard game for someone who's new. It could have ruined us.
Yeah, Daryl says, "Wow, that's a jump."
I don't know.
It was,
he didn't know how to cater maybe to newer gamers at that point.
I told him I love board games, and I think he made an assumption. Although, yeah, at the time I played Ticket to Ride Dominion and then Dominant Species, and we had invited a friend over too, so it was even worse because it was his first time playing any modern board game, and so he jumped in at Dominant Species, and I mean, I'm lucky I'm still in the hobby.
You came out of it alive.
I was like, I think there's other games that I'll like, but yeah, I hadn't even played a worker placement game up to that point, so I was learning the worker placement mechanic, which is present in this game for anyone in the stream who is less familiar with board games. Worker placement is the thing where we're just going to these little circles. And
Sending our employees in,
Yeah.
and then they do an action.
Yeah. And so, he...
Because we know friends who they've introduced a game, and it might have been a bit more complex than what the group wanted to do or was interested in doing for leisure. And then it takes a while for that friend group to recover and be willing to play a game.
We did want to throw a question out for the chat while we take our next few turns here.
Because Andrew's got to think about his
I
turn.
gotta think about my turn. What is your second favorite Jurassic Park movie?
Andrew's assuming.
I'm assuming that your first favorite is the first one because if the first one isn't your favorite one, then we'll have a discussion. I just want to hear the justification for that. No judgment, but I'll listen to your reasoning. But otherwise, what's your second favorite Jurassic Park movie? I think that's a more interesting conversation.
My argument for Andrew is that there might be someone who the first Jurassic Park isn't their favorite because that wasn't the first movie they were introduced to.
Yeah.
So they might be younger and they like the new ones. But
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, why are you stalling? It's your turn.
okay, let's see. Man,
We're still getting used to chatting and playing at the same time.
it is definitely hard. Ruel makes it look easy.
Royal does make it look easy.
Very chit-chatty playing. Okay. I'm gonna go
I have
with
so many cards.
Dinogenics. Oh no, you're there. Oh no. Okay, hold on.
Haha! I wish I could have put 3 guys there so you couldn't rebuild your fences.
Choose 2 different. Okay. I wanted to play this for a while, so I'm gonna do it. Okay. How do we use these manipulation cards? You go to uplink, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go to uplink, and I'm gonna play the infiltrator because there's a guy in the shadows. And if anything, I like games where I could mess with Andrew. Whether or not I win, I mostly think it's a win if I get to mess with Andrew. So choose 2 different non-uplink spaces occupied by opponent workers. Carry out the actions as if you had a worker placed there. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get fences for...
Couldn't block you. Couldn't block you.
fences.
You're an
3.
infiltrator.
An infiltrator. Fences for 3.
Daryl Anderson's Jurassic World is probably my second favorite. That is a great pick.
I would agree.
Jurassic World is a lot of fun. I was a little hesitant going into that one, and just because, I'm always really excited to see a new Jurassic Park movie just because it's going to have cool dinosaurs in it, but I always have to remind myself that it's not going to be as good as the original. But that one came about as close as you could get. Yeah, he says, I think it wasn't ever going to live up to the hype. With the time gap, yeah. 20 years or more, I think, between those two. The most recent one, Fallen Kingdom, is probably the most fascinating one to me because it is so weird. Like I don't know how it really got made. It was it's almost two different movies. I've discussed with I think Moy, who's in the chat here before, that it's just such a crazy mix of like a haunted mansion movie and a disaster movie combined.
And
And
then
I can't wrap my brain around how it's all. Your second action there.
my second action is gonna go. I'm gonna repeat your other guy. So I'm gonna do another two-part city center turn. Just so you know.
Whoa!
Yeah, infiltrator.
Can I see the infiltrator? I gotta see
Okay.
this. This is very.
Andrew's
powerful.
checking my.
Two different non. Oh wait. Two different non-uplink action spaces occupied by. They have to be different.
But it's a non-uplink.
I know, but both.
Oh, like a separate type.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Can't double down on that.
Well then. Well, but oh no, there's only two people out there. Oh, bummer. That wasn't really as powerful as I could have.
I have to be there.
You have to be there.
Oh, occupied by opponents.
No, okay. It's not as much of a take that move as I. Bummer. I should have double checked. Okay, that's okay. I still needed to do that because I am. That's my turn.
Yeah, that's your turn.
I needed the fence. That's what it was.
All right, I'm going to the Dino Iome, and I am making myself a Triceratops. And can you pass me a Triceratops meeple? That is going to get me 2 victory points per round and 1 excitement, tying us for excitement. Beautiful.
And then my turn.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go here and build a Dinogenics, or I'll go to the Dinogenics IOM and build a Stegosaurus.
Stego.
And that's my turn.
You're going to Stegosaurus?
Yeah.
Dang. How did you get your...
And they're a crowd pleaser.
And you have another hotel already ready for more guests.
During
I really
upkeep, gain
off to a
1.
slow start here.
The raid was really helpful.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm gonna grab 2.
Actually, I was doing well before the raid.
You
we
were.
can check the tape.
We'll watch the video afterwards and probably confirm that.
And that's it.
That's the round. All right, so feed all carnivores. I don't got any.
Feed all. I have 1 carnivore, and I'm feeding him this goat.
Perfect. And then check to resolve for rampages. You're good, and I'm good. Triceratops needs a pen of 2, right? Ooh, only needs 1. All right. And next up is gain 3 victory points for every 2 visitors returned. So I'm going to get 3 victory points. And you're going to get 9.
What? How does this game end? Is it amount of victory points or
Rounds.
rounds?
Yeah, 7 rounds. So that was the 3rd round.
We're going
We're going a
slow.
little slow here.
I think it would be faster if we were not streaming. But I realized there is one more area that we haven't gone to, which is a timeshare.
Yeah, neither of us have been going there, which gets us more. Oh, I could have filled in my guesses. All right, grab your guys back.
Okay.
This is going to move up 1 here, and we are off to the next round. So you're going to get 3 guests.
Sorry, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm going to get 3, and there's going to be 3 bonus visitors, so you're going to get the first 2. I'm going to get the last one.
Oh, I didn't have to build this extra.
And then we get our 5th worker.
Oh, cool. There they are.
Then we get paid for our visitors, so I get $4 and you get 5.
Nice.
And then we resolve the newsroom track.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
If you play a worker at it's a positive one.
Oh.
If you play a worker at Dinogenics this season, gain a scandal. Oh, never mind, not a positive one, but it's not one that we had to prepare for. Right
So
now.
Channel 3 reports animal rights activists accuse Dinogenics of exploiting living creatures. That would be probably true.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Animal rights protesters descend on Dinogenics IOM.
And the next one is we're going to need each player with a goat must discard one goat for every 3 DNA cards
Oh, shoot.
to be able
Okay.
to keep them. So
To be able to keep them.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. Then whose turn?
And
Actually,
then we continue
follow the checklist.
stacking these up, and then it's going to be the turn order does not move because we're tied for excitement.
Oh, how did you get your excitement up?
I got this Triceratops over here. People love
Oh.
Triceratops.
So
Remember
there's
my
some
laser
different.
dome? Don't forget my laser dome.
I feel like in season, what season are we in? Season 4, your dome needs to get like updated or something.
No, it's starting to look like it's from the 80s at this point.
Can I
And
see
then
this
did we
part?
we have to refill this here.
Oh, sorry. I just need to know what is
Crossing
in.
arms. Oops, that is
Oh,
wrong deck.
I like little like video games where you build what is it? Like little parks or little like Sim City and that type of thing. So I like the little buildings that they have. I haven't built any, but I like them.
You've gotten a bunch of hotels.
Yeah, I'm realizing I'm maxing out on hotels, and they're not filling up. And I realize they don't have any victory points with them. So I should probably check out some other.
Yeah. There are better hotels in this bag as well. So they're none of count yet.
Okay.
Kia was referring to video games where she likes to play
God.
city builders, God games. Frostpunk, I think, is one of your favorite ones, right?
Frostpunk, yeah.
Which we are both very excited for the Kickstarter that's coming. We already put in for. But. Griffdog says, "Do you have favorite game stores in Tacoma? I might have to make a road trip down from Seattle some weekend." Yeah, we live pretty close to Terracrux Games. That one's pretty good. They are still open, and I think you can go in to shop right now. I think we're hitting phase 2 pretty soon here. So, so Terracrux, I think, is probably our favorite. The owner there, I think his name's Doug. Super nice guy. He's going to do anything. He's going to do anything to make you happy.
To make it happen.
Yeah.
Andrew's like come in with like very specific requests, and he's like, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna look it up.
Mm-hmm. And then Tacoma Games is another really great one. And pandemic, they had a really cool like role playing room where you could set up game nights with them. I hadn't used it, but I had heard from some people that it was really cool, and I wanted to look into it for like a birthday or something like that. But then COVID hit, and here we are playing games at home.
One of them, which is the one that's near the Korean grocery store, because that's one of the reasons why.
The Game Matrix is like the ye old board game store of Tacoma. It's definitely got probably the best selection out of all of them. It's been around.
It's been around.
It's been around since I was a child. If you've ever seen the movie The Gamers or The Gamers 2, which was filmed in Tacoma,
It's an indie.
it's indie, super small indie movie about Dungeons and Dragons. And kind of problematic, so I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it. But I one of the filmmakers was my teacher in high school, so I'm in a scene in that. You probably won't recognize, but it's also
Andrew's plugging his movie. IMDb.
my extra scene that I'm in. Anyways, it's filmed in the Game Matrix as well. So
I'm gonna go
I actually probably
here.
shop at the Game Matrix most often just because their selection is the best.
And we go to the Korean
But
grocery nearby.
but Tacoma Terracrux has probably got the nicest guy who runs it. He's really super nice.
Yeah, super helpful.
Not that the other places don't have nice people, but
I went to Site A.
Site A. All right, let's throw down.
Oh, I know. I remember.
Worker, go get me some stuff.
Sometimes I feel like I need to have a notepad of what I'm going to do
Because
next.
we're chatting. Timeshare. Can I see the thing you were just looking at? We need to shop it.
Is there only one of those papers?
There is one.
Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, I need to be preparing for goats that are going to get discarded for the DNA in my hand. If you play a worker in Dinogenics, there's going to be a scandal.
I need to make some money. I gotta make some money fast. Gripdog says, thanks, I'll check out Terra Crux to Tacoma Games next time I'm down. Terra Crux looks like it's easy to access. Yeah, it's right off the freeway, downtown Tacoma. Super easy to get to. Parking is a little bit of an issue, but
Nothing compared to
nothing compared
Seattle.
to Seattle places, yeah.
Yeah, when I moved from Seattle to Tacoma and Andrew moved back, I think we were reminded that we're like, oh, there's a lot of parking relative to when we
Okay.
were in Seattle.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna sell my T-Rex DNA. And then I am going to get $4 for that. Can you pass me $4? I need fences, but I also want to buy a building. I'm gonna buy a building. Here's 3. And next to my laser dome, I'm putting this statue of a T-Rex. And that gets me some excitement, I think.
Some excitement.
Worth 2 reputation. Well, you know, it might not be as much reputation as a real T-Rex, but statue's cool. I hope it doesn't disappoint my guests. They're like, oh, cool, there's this statue of T-Rex, but there's not actually a T-Rex here.
What is this guy right here? This building, genetics building. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's
Gripdog
really
says the Frostpunk looks great game. I kick myself for not backing it. To wait for retail. Yes. I think the backer kit. I can't remember what it just opened, so there might be a way to get in a late back for that. I just paid for shipping recently, so
You were reminded.
I was
of the-
reminded. But yeah, with the Kickstarter, you get all the appreciated stuff free or as part of the cost. So
I'm
I
gonna.
think either way, the miniatures look amazing. The Moy says Tacoma Games seconded. Yes,
Thumbs up,
Tacoma
thumbs
Games
up.
great. Tacoma Games was the first place that the Moy got his X-wing stuff, which he dove deep into X-wing for a few years.
Some competitive X-Wing. I'm gonna play Uplink, and again, I love theme cards that make sense with action. So offshore contractors. I just want to show the little like helicopter that's
Yes.
bringing this huge
Great.
crate. Says search all the facility stacks in the city center. Purchase one facility at a 4 coin discount.
Board Game Feast says they're up in Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
We love Vancouver. It's one of our favorite places to just go for a weekend. And
But in the before times.
in the before times. And they won't let us across the border now.
well,
But there's a bar there, a gaming bar. It's
there's like a raven
Black
or a crow,
Raven,
storm crow.
Storm Crow maybe. We went to a few years ago. It was
It was completely accidental. We got an Airbnb and then we were just looking up bars in the area and then it said board game.
yeah. Daryl says Storm Crow. Yes, that was it. It's been a few years.
They have for those who aren't familiar, they have a giant D20 that you can roll and then pick it'll tell you what shot to get or a drink to get, which is just I am all about gimmicks like that. I also like
It was
dice
also a
chucking
$1 shot, but I think the if you rolled a 1, it was something pretty nasty, and then if you rolled a 20, it was a pretty good good drink for the shot. Moy is talking about shucks. Yeah, really missed it this year. We went with the Moy the previous year, and
Duke of Frank, who was here earlier.
we got to play a mega game for the first time. It was so much fun.
Okay, so this is my discount. I'm getting.
Oh, Stormcrow's in Toronto as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
8. Okay, there's 8.
Yes. Rage, critical failure, totally. It's probably one of the coolest bar drinks that I've ever had.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
so
got
fun.
more than one. Because it's only $1 too, so you're just like, I'll roll another one. And then after you've had a couple, you're like, give me that giant dice.
We were there for like it's vacation time too, right? So it's
The
like
pickle shot. Is that the one? What? You can roll a d20 for your burger toppings, including its alignment? Oh, I wonder what a chaotic evil burger is. That can't be good.
a chaotic evil burger. Oh man, I want to like look up the menu,
Mhm.
or maybe it's more about the discovery of it, and it should have.
Oh, was it my
online.
turn? Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
sorry, I didn't.
We need to
We
do
were
that.
talking about the burger toppings, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Just reminiscing.
That makes me excited though. That actually was. I have a lot of family in Vancouver, so we would go to Vancouver probably every other month growing up. And when my mom was feeling homesick, she would just go up to Vancouver, and so it's been fun going as an adult because you don't just go to all the places your family goes to, and so Stormcrow was a very fun thing that we discovered. We went when our friends who were from Oklahoma, who we discovered board games with, like modern board games with, were moving back to Oklahoma, and we didn't want them to leave the Pacific Northwest without going to Vancouver. And we went to that. We went to Stormcrow, so we have very good memories about that place.
Mm-hmm. And I went.
Okay.
Ooh, we're talking through the Stormcrow website, and definitely check that out. I will be clicking on that after because I want to see these burgers. Board game feast, roll 1. My wife rolled a 20 on your first try. Oh my god! What a night! You know? Win some and lose sometimes all at the same time.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy needs a pen of 2,
Mm-hmm.
and it can't be in with another one, right?
Yeah.
There's only one. Which is the one that plays nice with others?
That is the Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus. Did I pick the wrong? Is this an Ankylosaurus?
No, you had a Stegosaurus. You built a Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus. Okay, got it. Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh, this is why I said I needed a pad of paper, because I need to get goats. I need to get goats. I don't know why the goats are next to the like helipad or like the hospital helipad, but
Oh yeah, yeah. Rage. Great reminder that Daryl asked what we're all excited about for 2021.
yeah, good question.
There's probably too many games for me to remember all of them, but but one I'm really excited for that's coming up soon is Sleeping Gods. It's a Ryan Laukat game. It's like a story-driven game, going to be in the same realm as like Gloomhaven or something like that, where it's a campaign. I'm excited to play with Pia, but you're exploring some areas, and the art is really cool, and you're in this metal boat that moves around, and there's a lot of reading flavor text and choosing narrative
Your adventure.
choices. Yeah, choose your own adventure type stuff, which I always super into that type of stuff.
You like the like exploration part of games.
And it has a big book, which is the map.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think Asen and Moy in chat got to play a prototype of the game last year
Oh.
at PAX. which was when the game was on Kickstarter, so we got to try it out a little bit, which is usually not the case for me at Kickstarters.
And then
Daryl Anderson, Brian Lockett is the most interesting man in the world. He does everything. He is crazy that he does. For everyone who doesn't know, he makes games. He does the design for the game, the art, the story. He does everything. He's a one man operation, and he makes pretty big games. It's not like he's making tic-tac-toe variants or something like that. He's making very involved,
like story-driven
games. This one's Sleeping Gods, story-driven game, and I've always really enjoyed them. Pia's hit or miss on them sometimes. The one that's kind of on our to play list is the Ancient World, which we have in the closet. We haven't played it yet, but
is this the one we were talking about yesterday?
Sleeping Gods is the one we're talking
about.
Yeah.
So Moy, here's something. I was trying to get into your Gloomhaven game. I was like, everyone, I've been listening to Board Game Garage, and one of the guys was talking about it's your turn. One of the guys was talking about Gloomhaven and how he's always wanted to do RPGs, which we really like RPGs, but just he's been able to do them like Gloomhaven has been his like not opportunity, but the game that feels most like an RPG to him. So I was like, Andrew, can I play like Gloomhaven? Will that mess up your Moy's and Duke's game? And Andrew was like a little hesitant to let me join, to be honest. So he's trying to redirect me. He's saying, well, we have a Kickstarting coming in that we could do that campaign instead, because I've been itching for an RPG. Mm-hmm. But he threw out that we could play and then just level up your characters, because there's still a whole lot of Gloomhaven content, even if we played a couple of games. But I'm excited for 2021 in terms of just, we have a good system to play games. I feel like we're on paternity and maternity leave, so we have a lot of energy. Or not a lot of energy, different type of energy, non-working energy. But I feel like because we're just setting aside a time to play games, we've been playing it a lot more, which I like, being able to do an activity that's different than watching TV, which I really like watching TV as well. But carving out time.
Austin B, I just went, by the way,
okay.
And I built a Inkling Source.
Nice.
Draw my little pen here. Austin B says Blood on the Clock Tower. Yes, hopefully that comes out this year. It's probably my most delayed Kickstarter that I've been waiting for. And it's funny, it's so delayed because there's no miniatures, the production is definitely interesting. It's definitely a different type of production for a game, but I'm a little confused as to why it's taken so long. But it's okay. Kickstarters take a long time, so it's what you sign up for when you get into it. Daryl says, what some are all-time favorite games and all-time favorite shows?
Ooh. Good question.
Austin says fraud. No, it's not fraud. They've legitimately been working on the game. I think they're just bad project managers, and they've been very perfectionist with the rule book. They want to make sure every edge case is covered, and so they really play tested it probably for
more than maybe other people would.
Yeah, for 8 or 9 months longer than what their original timeline was talking about. So, which is a long time. Obviously, but they're in the early or late pre-production stage at this point, so it should be going to production soon. I'm not worried about that one. I do have a couple Kickstarters that I am worried about, but that one, it's just taking a long time. They seem honest.
What's favorite board games?
Oh, favorite board games of all
or
time?
shows?
All right, so Twilight Imperium, of course. Anyone who's lucky enough to have a group to play it with, it tends to be a lot of people's favorite. I love that game, the interaction.
Andrew loves the drama.
The drama of choosing different edicts each round is my favorite part.
They have Moy plays Twilight with Andrew, but they have like a whiteboard that they like keep track of of funny things that happen in the game? Like, I don't know, what were things that you guys were?
Usually we have a board that marks how many wars are currently happening, as well as the threat level of every player, the perceived threat level of every player, and you can only update the board on your own turn. And
even, like,
WMDs that are on the board, stuff like that. It's
aggressions. I feel like it's just
there's always a category for attempted genocide for any time someone tries to fully eliminate a player, which is possible in the game, and very scary for a game that takes 12 hours. But yeah, that is probably for super heavy games. That's my favorite game. My favorite light game is going to be Chinatown or Samurai. Chinatown is just a pure negotiation game. I love it just because I can bring it to literally any group. It doesn't have to be a gamer group or anything, and people will play it and have fun with it and learn it really quickly.
unless you play with like MBAs and they like math it out like too much, and then you're not enjoying it.
Yeah, I haven't played too many games with those people, but generally speaking, I love that game.
Well, we've talked about how like Chinatown brings out the personalities of people, so it's like really you could have a really like amicable game.
Tabletopia just followed us. Thank you,
Thank
Tabletopia. We're nearly there. This is Dr. Alan Grant. He's our he comes out and thanks people for following us. Just this game, just this time, but he's on his own personal journey to being
a nicer person,
a
more patient
person with kids, just like the movie. He's almost there. So thank you, Tabletopia, for the follow.
Yeah, but Samurai 2 is one of the games that we were like, like not as much rules overhead, but a lot of depth. We have good memories of playing it with so many different groups of people too, so I think that might be why we like it, because we've actually replayed it more than some of the other games that we might.
I think Chinatown's one of our most played games. Yeah,
it's also our most bought game. We've bought it and then given it.
I think
people.
we purchased it 5 times, and we just keep giving it away because
people like it.
People like it, yeah. Yeah, Daryl says Samurai is so elegant. First time we played it, I was with the Moy here, and I think Asin at PAX, back right when the new edition came out by Fantasy Flight. And we played it in a demo, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, and then picked it up when it was officially released a few months later. And that's another one I bought a few copies of. And we, every few years, we go to the Philippines to visit family, and we bring tons of games with us and leave them there just because they're shipping and stuff. It's hard to get them there. And that's one that, after the first time it was played, after I taught a few people playing it, it would just like in the mornings, a family member would like grab it, and I would just see it throughout the day at different tables, different generations of people playing it. And it's a game that Pia oftentimes references, like you can learn just by watching. You can watch around, and then you'll pick up the rules and be able to play it. And
so for some of our family members who are like a little hesitant about games, like they'll just like, I don't know, I don't want to play, and then they'll sit in the same room and watch, and then they might ask a clarifying question, and then a couple hours later they're trying to get other people to play it with them. So it's one of those things that it's like, I don't know, it's like this gateway game that I think sneaks up on people, and then yeah.
And there's so much strategy to it for how simple the rules are. So elegant. Panda Angel's here. Wow. So she asked what her favorite mechanism is.
Ooh, these are good questions.
Angel
People should be also answering.
Another streamer out there. Everyone should go follow her. Although I'm sure most of you guys are already following her. She is the moderator on Ruel's stream as well, and does a whole bunch of really cool stuff.
She was playing some Potion Explosion today, and it made me want to play it.
We sold or gave away our copy, Potion Explosion,
to my cousin's kids. Because they need some things to play during the pandemic too. But it was making me, I think when I see people playing, I'm like, let's play that. Like, sorry, I'm taking a while to, but you can think about
what my strategy is. This is your strategy.
This is all my strategy.
I need money. I've been so poor.
Favorite mechanism, Andrew? Wow.
Yeah. Well, also Sarah, before we lose it in chat, Sarah says, Philippines, cool. I lived there for almost 3 years pre-COVID. That's awesome. Where in the Philippines did you live? We love every time we go back there. Yeah. Panda says thanks for being in the chat. Of course, our pleasure. It was fun to have on while we take care of the baby. Yeah, favorite mechanism.
What's
I
your
like
favorite
high
mechanism?
conflict. I really like high conflict. Anything that, like, if a game says negotiation on the box or something like that, I like get pretty excited about it.
That's
I know.
the buzzword you're looking for.
Yeah, when I'm looking at Kickstarter and they're like high negotiation or a mean game, I'm like kind of already in at that point. Although I'm not really a mean person, but
He gets that.
I just like that being at the table. You know, I like that environment, the mean environment of a very head buddy game.
I like hearing about what happened in those games. Like when Andrew plays those games with like Moy or whatnot. It's like there's always a story afterwards, which is I think one of the things I like about board games is like the story afterwards. I don't know if I can handle it myself.
Did you do your turn?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide between which ones I'm taking.
Got it. You went to site B, eh?
Yeah. I'm trying to stay away from. Actually, I'm not going to tell you my strategy.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the boneyard. Can you give me a scandal token?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little scandalous here. These scandal tokens are worth -6 points at the end of the game if I can't get rid of it. So
Andrew,
high risk, high reward here. But I'm gonna take the cards in the boneyard. And then your turn.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't even discard what I was
your
supposed
two.
to do. So, but you can. What are other people's? I feel like
Yeah,
I need my brain like to jog. What's
We got
what's
few
the
chats here
mechanisms?
while we wait on your turn.
Yeah.
I lived in the north in Cagayan,
Oh yeah.
and then moved southwest Zambales. Was in Manila a lot though. Yeah,
Mm.
Manila's. We've only spent a little bit of time in Manila.
You have.
Sorry. I've only spent a little bit of time in Manila. Mostly at their airport, which can be a bit slow. But yeah, we spend most of our time in Davao, so which is beautiful. Yeah, the Philippines is an amazing place to go. Highly recommend. Daryl says, I cut you choose multi-use cards. Ooh, multi-use cards, yes, and push your luck, area control. Those are all games that are high on my list of mechanics. There's not a ton of mechanics I really hate. I feel like if the game is well designed, it makes the mechanic fun.
What was one that you like? It took a while to warm up to. Do you know, like, if there's one that just didn't really?
Just didn't click at first. That's a great question. I'll have to think about that one.
What do you think? I like area control, but I feel like I'm not very good at it. I feel like I like the concept of it, and then and I'm like, people get close to me, and I'm like, defense is up. Like I'm not very good at like knowing how to mitigate like risk or like I don't know. I like them, but I don't think I like have the stomach for too much area control. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I want to be near an area control game. I want to be in the room while an area control game is playing. Andrew's been playing a lot of tabletop online games, so it's been fun to kind of hear their games in the other. I like hearing the table talk, but maybe
Yeah.
I'm just not really good at it.
Panda Angel says worker placement, deck building, engine building. Engine building is so much fun. It's just it's so satisfying once you get your engine going.
It's all moving.
It's all moving. Rage Battle Royale, AK, yeah. Battle Royale is one of my favorite multiplayer video game mechanics. Panda Angel, pretty much the same for me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl says, I sadly don't like deck builders. Oh no! I feel like I'm washing dishes. That's a funny way to describe it.
I've never heard it. That's a great way. I did my
you go?
turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am. Oh, I had a turn.
Washing dishes. Just the I like that's just like such a good way to explain it. Just like shuffling. Like
And
your hands are in
did you
motion.
get your excitement for all your dinosaurs? I feel like you're off on your
No. Or is it? I'm not really managing that very well.
Brontosaurus has 2, and then Stegosaurus has 2, and then your Velociraptor has 2 as well.
2.
So 6, you should be at 6 here. It's this one.
Oh, okay.
Here.
I'm like
that's
counting.
why. That's why.
Trying to think.
Ruel says, hi again. I'm so full. What did you eat? What did you eat? Isagani from lasagna. I'm just... I see that word now in other words. Lasagna from Roma Market. Yeah. Bought a big old frozen tray. So good. Yes. Mom's spaghetti. Roma Market. That must be an LA thing. Sounds good. Love lasagna. We just had our baby, so we had a food train coming and had a few trays of lasagna brought to us, and they were so
From our
good.
friends,
And they would last
Laura
us
and
like
Trevor.
a whole week.
It
Yeah,
was
Laura and
great.
Trevor's was homemade. That was the best one.
Moy wrote something.
He says he loves deck building when you get to say it's still my turn because you play your entire deck. Yes.
It's still my turn.
Everyone's like, yeah, what's going on over there? And then we're all just dreading it because you're probably doing so
You just
good.
lined everything up perfectly. It's still my turn.
Panda Angel says, have a great night. Game and gamer, I gotta go. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
And then Ruel says, yes, LA thing. Old Italian in Delhi. Nice. Yes, that sounds so good.
Someone had I read somewhere. It's your turn
It's
right
my
now.
turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
about having what is it, staycations where you just theme a day, and I was like, I really like that, where you watch you eat, for example, Italian food, watch Italian movies, play maybe a I don't know, an Italian themed board game, The Godfather. I don't know, but I liked themed activities a lot. I feel like lasagna is making me feel like the themed night we should have with an Italian.
I'm going to the agency, and they're going to get rid of my scandal in the dark, and then they're going to give me some cool cards. So I think that's it. So
That's it.
We got to feed all carnivores. You got to
Okay.
feed your carnivores. Check and resolve.
Do you only have
rampages.
herbivores?
I only have herbivores. I have statues of T-Rexes. So take it for what it is. No rampages, and then return the visitors. We each get 3 points per every 2 visitors. I'm finally getting points. 16. How many visitors did you have?
I have 5.
5. So 4 points. 6 points. And then gain victory points and seasonal resources from dinosaurs and facilities. So I get 10 points for my dinosaurs. How many points do you get for your dinosaurs? 9? Oh, it's not. You're still. I've got a little bit more than you.
Once we
Yeah.
for scoring.
Yes.
Can I get another Stegosaurus in here?
Yes. Yeah. So they need to be in an enclosure of 2, but you can have as many of them in there as
So I could have 5.
No, I mean 1 dinosaur per square.
Got it.
Yeah. Whoa.
The Stegosaurus are just
That escalated
shoulder to
quickly.
shoulder. That's not my plan or anything.
Then take your workers back
Okay.
and advanced overlay and redo the next season. So we are in
Nice.
season 5 of 7 here. We're
So
ramping
here's
up
the
to end.
thing. The breaking news, the animal rights purchasers descend on Dinogenics, so you ask the agency to wipe your involvement, your sketchy involvement, and so the scandal is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're not resolving this yet.
We are about to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
'Cause
I
that's-
think I can do it, yeah. Okay.
That was
So-
what I was worried about.
Just wait for the
sorry.
the phase to get
The
there.
list
We're
is-
just going down the list here, and we'll get there. So determine player order.
I go off of what I'm most worried about.
I now have the most exciting park. Thank you very much. Finally, justice is served. My dinosaur statues are doing me.
They
doing me well.
clean
Yeah.
they clean your
We shined
statue.
it. We made a commercial about our laser dome and dinosaur statue. We're like, there's not that many dinosaurs here, but we got some cool things that we built. And then we get visitors based off of that. So I get 3. Oh, but now it's even. It's time. Okay. So I get 3. You get 3 as our base. And then there's 4 bonus visitors. So I get 1. So I can only fit 1. And then the other 3 can go to you. I needed to make more space. We got some chats here. You guys are talking about favorite Italian themed games. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh wow, I really missed some chats here.
We're not used to monitoring the
this is great.
chat.
Thank you so much. So Ruel
fun.
says Michelle and I were dating. I made spaghetti and meatballs, and we watched The Godfather. Ooh, those are great movies. Our first date was homemade pizza, and instead of putting flour down to spread out the meat, we put oil
The
down.
meat.
Not the meat, the dough.
I also
It was a big fiasco, but you know what?
we also didn't have like a flat like sheet pan, so we used a cake pan and then we put foil on top of the cake pan, but then it just sunk into the cake pan.
Oh my gosh! And then Qui-Gon Jinn asks if this is Isla Nublar. This is technically Isla Nublar. It's the off-brand Isla Nublar. And then Ruel says, "Did you ever go to Ludo Cafe? It's a board game in Metro Manila."
No, but I feel like my cousins would, because a couple of them live in Metro Manila and are big board game people.
Mm-hmm. Daryl's talking about his favorite Italian themed games.
Ooh.
If anyone has a good Italian themed game
We need-
in here, there's a whole bunch here. Medici pops out at me. I haven't played the Medici, the main game, but I just got the dice game, the roll and write, so I'm excited to play that. And then that, of course, has made me interested in getting the original game too. But
Does this
Not
get saved, or do we need like take a picture of that list of Italian games?
I think it gets it.
Downfall of Pompeii.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Pompeii. Before You Play had it in one of their top games that got them into the hobby, and it was their YouTube channel, Before You Play. Anyways, sounded pretty fun. Gerald Andrews talking about that as well. And then it seems like they're talking with each other. So we'll keep playing. Thanks for chatting though, guys.
This is
fun.
fun.
And then we got a refill.
They do. Cebu does have the best lechon.
And now we resolve the newsroom.
We were there for a layover, and our cousins took us out for a few hours, and we had such good lechon. They were also like debating where to take us because we only had a limited amount of time and because of the traffic. So they're like, "What's the best lechon within driving, not driving distance, but within the time frame we have?" Okay.
So you have to discard 1 goat for every 3 cards.
So I have 4, so I just have to get rid of 1.
Yeah.
Bye, goat.
You know, I wonder what the goat people say about this game.
There's a goat in the new one, right? They like feed a goat to the big dinosaur.
Yeah, in Jurassic World they have a reference to the original.
Is there a goat reference in the first Jurassic Park?
I mean, it was the goat they feed the T-Rex.
Okay. Then
It wasn't a reference at that point. It was just it was just a goat in the movie.
this movie runs very deep in Andrew's heart and mind.
Okay, so everything's refreshed. News track. Let's look at what's happened next time. Dinosaurs recognized as protected species. Oh, we were just talking about that with the goats. The goats still aren't.
Goats are not protected species, but the dinos are.
Anytime a dinosaur meeple is placed on your island during this season, you get a scandal. Ugh. Painful. Also, we gotta get cash for our visitors.
Oh, okay.
$1 per visitor. So I get 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Qui-Gon Jinn, I was wondering if you got Wavelength so that we could play it over Zoom. And, the Moi.
Ooh, yes. He spent 3 weeks in Cebu for work, and it was a fantastic experience. The lechon, yes. Oh, you guys are making me hungry. For
First
lechon.
lasagna.
We might have to drive
lechon,
up to Max's
all-
and get some lechon later.
all the food. Oh wait, does this update?
Oh, yep, that's gonna update there.
Can you tell me what this means actually?
So it, next round, not this round, but next round, if we
If we generate
make any
new...
more dinosaurs, you get a scandal, which are the -6 points at the end of the game.
Got it. Okay.
Cards.
Is it whose turn is it first?
I gotta go first. Here I am, just waiting for your turn because I forgot that. Oh, so many ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. Oh, that's so expensive.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Board Game Feast. Thank you so much for staying up late with us. I am gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No, I'm not gonna go there. I need more money. Actually, I am gonna go there, and I'm gonna make a bunch of money.
Ooh, are you selling your cards?
I'm selling some cards here. I'm gonna sell 2 pterodactyls with my 2 actions.
Oh, pterodactyls are pretty expensive.
Yeah, you can sell $4 each. So can you give me $8?
I feel like
Dino dollars. One big regret I've had here is apparently, and I don't know what I was thinking. They had a metal money upgrade for this game, and I didn't get it. I just have the cardboard money, which, you know, the gameplay is fine with the cardboard money. But I probably looked at it and was like, that's pretty expensive or something, because I don't remember how much it was. But that is
Metal
my favorite upgrade, so
metal coins.
metal coins, just love the hand feel.
Ooh, you have a lot of money. Okay,
Now.
are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm excited for my turn. I'm gonna do right here, Dinogenics. I don't get a scandal for it this time, right? Because the animal rights
Yeah, that's next round.
people are not here. And then I am gonna play. I'm gonna make a Stegosaurus with my my special location that gives me like a wild. I've been like.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I was worried
You
that I
got
might
that
have
one. That was
forgotten.
$12. Oh my god.
Yeah, because I got the discount. I got the infiltration or something like that.
That's insane.
So what Stegosaurus puts me up? A Stego. Okay, this is the iconography that's a little bit. They're very similar.
So reputation's the middle one, and it looks just like victory points in most games, and the victory points is the one on the left.
Okay, so this one goes up 2. 1, 2. Then I get a Stego. Right?
No, that one actually goes up 3 because that's your victory points, and then your reputation's over here.
Got it. I'm probably not gonna remember that.
The iconography, if I have one criticism, is I don't know if you can. Let's see. Yeah.
Maybe
So
not.
see the middle one with the leaves on the 2 sides there.
The laurel.
The laurel. That is not victory points. It's reputation. And then that gold blob there is the victory points. So it's a little hard.
Blob.
It's very easy to get them mixed up. And then Sarah asks what our favorite street food in the Philippines is.
Oh.
Great question. You can consider that while I take my turn here.
Yeah, Moy, what street food did you like when you were in Cebu? I really like bibingka. My dad has tried to recreate it, but because of the heat being at the
Give
top
me a
and the
scandal.
bottom,
A
I
scandal.
think we were trying to figure out how to heat it in a way that would replicate it because it just doesn't work in the oven. So my dad has even considered buying a pizza oven just to get the top and bottom heat. But there's something about the bibingka being cooked using the coconut charcoal that just makes it like just that aromatic. Just you can't replicate it. So that's the thing I usually am like super not hungry for, but like that's the thing I want when we visit my family. My dad has tried to bribe our favorite bibingka stand for their recipe. Like he's like offered them money every time we've gone, and they're like, no. He's like, I'm never gonna compete with you. I'm just gonna take it to the U.S. and cook it for myself. And they're like, no. But I also really love like the sour young mango.
Ruel says Michelle's literally giving you air high fives. Pia, Binka is the best. Yeah, Pia's family has a guy. They know a guy who makes the best bibinka. Or at least that's what we think. It's so good.
Whose turn? Is it my turn?
Mhm.
Okay. What else? I want to know what the chat says is their favorite
Yes.
street food too.
Yeah, I want to hear some Filipino street food out there.
And while we do that,
I love bibinka. While Pia takes her turn, I mean, just meat skewers, and really any I just, and it's not necessarily unique to the Philippines by any means, but I just love any place where you can just get like
Affordable.
1,000 meat skewers on a giant plate.
you
I'm living my best life whenever I'm doing that. But bibinka is so good, so that's probably a better answer.
but also the meat skewers in the Philippines and with the vinegar and the small pepper, like that's
The
a
barbecue.
but
Who else has empanadas? Yes.
mm.
The Moy, what is travel? Right? Right? Oh man, so many pterodactyls in the market here.
Yeah.
I am gonna go.
The pterodactyls are tempting, but
Yeah.
there hasn't been the pterodactyl enclosure that's come up. At least
I-
not
it's
from what I've
probably- It's
seen.
probably in there somewhere. I'm gonna get a bunch.
There is
of
a card
fences.
that lets you like go through and like rummage through it and grab what you want. But
It's your turn.
my turn. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's see. I need to make some money. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna send my employee to the ferry. 1, 2, 3. Done.
And I'm gonna go to the DNA town and get myself a T-Rex, please.
T-Rex. T-Rex.
Do they eat 2 meats a season? That's that's bad.
2 meets a season.
2
Oh
meats
man.
a season.
They're really exciting though, right? Uh-oh. That one.
They are. They're very exciting. But
Exciting in the game,
But
mechanically.
they roll 2 dice if they end up rampaging, and I don't have enough meat for them.
A basic thing that I like in the Philippines for like street food, and this might be just or I don't even know if you could call it street food. It's just a baked good, but like just really good pandesal. I think in Seattle there just isn't a really good one. We would go to Vancouver. Speaking of Vancouver, to get good pandesal.
Yeah.
Or like and siopao as well. There's like I feel like the siopao places we've gone to in Seattle are a little inconsistent, but my family used to live like near downtown Seattle, so they kind of knew the places, and I'm just not familiar with what's the best one so far.
Or else the strawberry Tahoe is awesome.
Taha!
And Daryl says this is making me hungry and I must travel. Street chicharron, empanadas, Miss Isao, and Quack Quack? I haven't had that.
Quick. Remind me what quick is.
Yeah.
I
And
think-
then honey salt fresh.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Is it my turn? No, it's your turn.
That's one of the things that Andrew,
You're
when we're in the,
like-
oh sorry, this is gonna be a long version of this game because we keep talking about food, but like
It's okay.
when we go to the Philippines, Andrew doesn't really, like, information is given to him partially in Bisaya and then partially in English. So sometimes I just realize he doesn't know what's happening. He's just kind of like going with the flow. And I think one time we were in the car and we were going really, like we were driving really early and Andrew was like wondering why we were leaving early and why the other car was ahead. And then he realized we were picking up like fresh pandesal and fresh, like just fresh baked goods. And Andrew's like, the car smells really good. I'm like, oh yeah, we were stopping by the bakery. But you like you just don't know what's happening until you smell.
You know, I'm
like,
along for the ride. It's fun.
you don't need to know. You're good.
Yeah, Sarah says quail eggs, and they're fried in orange butter. That sounds amazing. I love quail eggs. Quail eggs is always a hot pot order for us. One of Pia's favorite hot pot orders.
favorite ingredients.
ingredients, which we're very sad to hear recently that
Our favorite hot pot
place in
closed.
Seattle closed recently. Little Sheep, or Mongolian hot pot in English. Little Sheep is also English, but translated from their Chinese name.
I'm gonna go here. Grab 2.
So I need got that. Need to make sure I've got the goats.
Got the goats.
Okay, here we go. This is the thing I want to do. We have a private screening, so I just released my T-Rex to the public, and
Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm just.
oh,
looking
hey,
at-
we got a new follower here. To
Thank
live
you.
and Dice in LA. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's
for following.
a great name.
Dr. Alan Grant here. This is so we don't really have a digital follow.
We don't really know. This is the first time we've gotten
This many
followers.
followers, yeah. So welcome to the stream. Thank you for following so much. This is Dr. Alan Grant. He's from Jurassic Park. Super muscly version of Samuel here, but he's starting to fall in love with children. In a paternal sense. That's weird. Anyways, like in the movie Jurassic Park, which is what we're playing here. So, and with every follow, he becomes closer and closer to becoming a father, wanting to become a father.
His
So,
paternal
instincts
love
are
is
growing. He says, "LOL, definitely relate to all having a newborn. Wishing you all the best during the pandemic." Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah, are you gonna let our kid play with that? Like with your
Oh yeah, I mean our kid can play with my Jurassic Park toys. I just don't want to put them in a preschool. So earlier there was a story we were talking about. My mom wanted to take all my old Jurassic Park toys and bring her to their preschool room. And
She's a
preschool
teacher.
rooms. She's a teacher. I know preschool rooms are the place toys go to die. And I just couldn't do that to my old Jurassic Park toys. I felt really bad saying no though. I was like, take any other toy that I had from the kid when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, I need more.
There
cards.
is a picture of Andrew in front of the Jurassic
Oh,
Park.
you just took the card I had.
Oh,
Grab
sorry, I was
any.
reading it.
Yeah. So I gained points equal to the combined excitement value of up to 3 different dinosaurs in your species in your park. So I've got the T-Rex, who have an excitement value of 3,
No.
and a Ankylosaurus here, or no, Stegosaurus 2, so 5 and 6. So 6 points. Catching up.
I feel like if there's an enclosure, those pterodactyls look real helpful right now, but I don't feel like it's a good use of. I mean, the game's almost over. The game. Shoot.
This is your last employee going to
Yeah.
the mainland.
Okay, I'm gonna go with agency. I'm gonna see what's going on. So you grab 2?
And you just get them.
Oh,
And you get rid of any scandals that you have.
I am
They operate in the
I am-
shadows.
very by the books operation over here.
Alright, so we're going to feed all our carnivores. Optionally feed your mutants. We don't have any mutants right now.
Yeah, we haven't done any cheap budget dinos.
Budget dinos. In this game, a funny thing is that the baby timer is still going strong.
Yeah.
We're at an hour 51. The scariest time for the baby timer, it doesn't.
Oh, it
show up.
doesn't.
The scariest time of the scariest moments in the baby timer is that first half an hour to 40 minutes.
It's like, is it gonna stick? Is the sleep gonna overcome the desire to be awake? At least for our kid. All kids are different.
Yeah, all kids are different. No rampages on your board.
No rampages
And me
here.
neither.
They're very tranquil.
Dinosaurs are happy. We're keeping them happy. Return visitors to general supply. And then we get 3 points for every 2 visitors.
2, 4, 6. Can you give me 6?
Uh-huh. We're just keeping on pace there. I got 6 as well. And then gain victory points and any seasonal resources from dinosaurs and facility parks. So I get my 30, 48. And you get 12 points for your
Okay, I'm gonna ask again.
Oh, I'm catching up.
Which one's victory points? Victory points is what icon?
It's this one.
Okay. Interesting.
And then return workers, advance the visitor overlay, and go on to the next round. We're in season 6 of 7, so 2 more seasons left. And I am catching up finally. I was off to a slow start there.
It's your T-Rex.
It's my T-Rex.
Okay.
I built the poster of the T-Rex.
The poster.
Not the poster, the statue of the T-Rex, and I saw how exciting that was for audiences.
Whose turn is it first?
And yeah, so we determine player order. I have the more exciting part now because of my T-Rex. Assign visitors based on player order. Alright, so we got to do our visitors. So I get 4. Oh, no, I'm just giving you visitors here because I don't have enough hotel rooms. And then you're going to get 3. You're just going to fill all your spots, I think.
Oh, I am? Yes.
We get $1 per visitor.
All right.
Vincent, the Moise is strong baby. To live in Dice in LA, our baby girl's a great sleeper at 2 months. She approached the 5 months and is through regression.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
We've
bracing
heard
myself.
of these. We've heard of these sleep regressions, and
Thanks for joining, Zim
Yeah,
Zam.
Zim. It's great having you guys.
Let's see. And then you get how much money?
1 per visitor. So you were get the 4 bonus visitors.
Did you get your money?
So you had a total. You actually get a 7 visitors instead of 8. Sorry, I miscounted that.
That's okay. So I return 1. And then how much do you get?
4.
4. Okay.
I have a lot of money now.
Okay.
I finally fixed my cash flow problem.
You were cash low.
Yeah, cash poor.
Cash poor.
It's not liquid. And then
Can these be wiped at all? The pterodactyls are cramping my style. I need different.
resolve the newsroom thing. Yeah, I don't think they are. There are events that do that. But we just gotta sell stuff or buy stuff.
Anytime a dinosaur meeple is placed in your island, you may discard a scandal.
Oh shoot, that's great.
Okay, bring out your dinos now.
I can get rid of my scandals then. And then we refresh the city center, which I just did. What's next? The next breaking news here. Monsoon season wrecks local coastline. Workers may not be played to the ferry or timeshare this season. Let's do that.
Oh, you know what? I haven't been scoring my stegos correctly.
Why?
The stegosauruses get you extra money during upkeep. We both haven't done it.
I don't have any stegosaurus.
But I do.
Take
Put it too.
Take it. Take the money. Take your blood money. You're cheating blood money.
And then whose turn is it? I
I'm
like
first.
stegosauruses. I feel like that's a fair.
Yeah, they're crowd pleasers. They're great. I like
fair
them.
assessment.
I love myself a stegosaurus.
What's your favorite? Well, I know your favorite. Your favorite ones are raptors.
Velociraptors. They are simultaneously the scariest but the coolest dinosaurs.
I think I would say my favorite is pterodactyls, but I think the Pink Ranger was a pterodactyl. I mean, I know the Pink Ranger was a pterodactyl, so I'm biased.
I'm going to
towards
the
that.
uplink, and I'm
Uplink?
getting 4 goats.
Fresh meat is what it's called.
Your turn.
I'm gonna go. No, I I was gonna go to the uplink. That's
You could always go to the outsource, pay some money.
No, you've never edged me out of a move until just now, which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, I'm gonna go here and get to.
Jared Andrew says the best NBA dino. Go Raptors. When I was a kid, I knew almost nothing about basketball, but I did know about the Raptors, and I think I had a sweatshirt with them.
Specifically because of the dino.
The dinosaur on them.
Man.
You went.
Yes. Okay.
What are these buildings? Oh, yes. At least I know part of what I want. $5.
I feel like part of me
$9.
thinks we should make a scan of that, because sometimes I just don't even want to build buildings because I don't want to look up.
You don't want to look at what they do? They're the coolest part.
No, I want to build dinos. Okay, my turn? You done?
No, I'm doing my second action
Oh.
at the city. I want that. That sounds great.
Moya, now I'm going to think about that with the deck builders, with the, it's still my turn.
And then this is $9.
You know what? That is probably what tripped me up so much with Fort, because it just didn't feel like a deck builder because you weren't just playing card after card.
Yeah, we played Fort on our previous stream.
My turn?
Yeah,
While
your
you
turn.
talk.
And for anyone who's played it, it's a deck building game, but the twist is you only play one card each turn, and then each card has a suit, and you can boost how powerful your cards are. And so instead of doing I'm going to play 1,000 cards in a turn, you end up playing one, but you can make it stronger. And then everyone at the whole table actually gets to be able to participate in that. So,
But it was a struggle for me.
it was a little hard to learn just because it was so different. Even though it wasn't necessarily complicated, but
my cognitive flexibility just wasn't handling it.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
By the way, Daryl Andrews, Michelle, and I really enjoyed Seven Summits. Great job. Whoa! Did you have some part in Seven Summits? That we definitely were looking into getting that. So sell us on it. Sell Pia on it, because I was already into buying it.
Andrew likes mostly everything.
Yeah, I see someone playing a game like that looks fun. I see other people having fun, and I'm like,
I want to be a part of it.
I want to have fun with it.
I want to be a part of it.
All right, I'm going to go here, Site B, and I'm going to use my new cool version of this action. I only have to discard one of these cards.
Oh, I forgot that I have a special power. I forgot it. Okay.
Okay, your turn.
I'm going to go here to Site B and grab 2 more cards.
It's
Three, and then draw, and then dump 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go while you do that.
Dump 2.
I need to get rid of my scandal, but not yet. I don't want to waste a turn. Royal says, Andrew, I'm an Omni gamer too. Play all the games. Yeah, that's why the what's your favorite game mechanic is such a hard question for me. I'm like, well, if I'm playing with the right people, any game mechanic. Daryl Andrew says, I am co-designer. Made it with Adrian Damascu. Originally, we designed it at the same time as Sagrada. Oh, nice. I've heard really great things about Sagrada. It was a long journey, so thankfully to Deepwater for me. I love Deepwater. They've been one of my favorite pandemic publishers. I really enjoyed their was it Gamer Relief sale, which was 10 games for $60 or something like that. And we've actually played through a number of them. Claim was one of my favorite, just for a really quick little card game. All right. And then right now, if we can clear our scandals, if we go to so many things I want to do. This game is it's the classic, too many things to do and not enough actions.
I'm An omni gamer. That's a good way to describe it.
I will.
Yeah, there was.
Oh,
We have a
this is
cabin
what I'll do.
weekend with
I'm
some.
gonna go here. I'm gonna sell my Velociraptor. Nope, that's not a Velociraptor. This is. Don't look at my cards. I'm gonna sell it for $2,
Ooh.
and then I am going to buy fences. Whew! Didn't think I could do that in one turn. One action.
I. Oh no! How do I? Shoot, we're close to being done, so I need to. An occupied space. Okay, hold on. This is definitely a lot more complicated.
Royal says Deepwater is awesome. Love their catalog. Yeah. Daryl says thanks, Royal. You're such a great encouragement. Respect. Yes.
I'm gonna go to.
Well, this inspires me. I really want to get 7 cents. I love Push Your Luck. It's such a great mechanic, and the art and stuff for that game is really cool.
I'm going to outsource
Mm-hmm.
because you're in the spot I need to be in. I was gonna wait to next turn, but the game is almost done, so I'm going for it. So I'm paying the 2 to play reinforced pens. I get 5 free fences, and I get to ignore the next negative rampage check result. Keep this card as a reminder.
The manipulation cards in this, what they call them, they're like the one-time action cards. Are the art in it is super cool. Obviously, very Jurassic Parky, but they're very well written. I love them. They're quickly becoming one of my favorite parts of this. And then I'm gonna go and get Dinogenics Ion. Always a hard one to say. And make myself a Triceratops. Can you pass me a
Nice.
Triceratops when you get a chance?
Yeah.
Triceratops, get me
I keep
2 victory
forgetting that we
points
can get
and 1 excitement level.
hybrids.
Yeah, for just 3 random cards.
Cannot find others.
They're stuck in the bottom.
I'm gonna go here to Diogenics, and I completely forgot that I have that special building that gets me an extra, builds me like an extra, or I get like a wild DNA, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I don't always remember all the things. So,
And I get an extra point per when I have 2 Triceratops together in the same turn.
okay, so I did my turn.
I think we're at the end of the round.
Okay.
So we gotta feed all our carnivores. T-Rex.
I didn't think about that.
Yes! Ooh, it's gonna be so
Wait, hold on. No, there won't be rampages because I just played a card that my protected where did it go? My reinforced pens. Oh,
Place 5 free fences in your park. Ignore the next negative rampage check result. Keep this card as a reminder for it being used. So the next 2 dice that roll. We'll see. We'll see what happens here.
oh my
because you
gosh! I completely forgot about the goats. I was just having so much fun building the.
could- Negative rampage check results. Okay, well, let's see what happens here.
Okay.
This is our first rampage.
Oh my gosh! The people are gonna die.
So you can't feed your Velociraptor.
my 2 Velociraptors.
So they are gonna rampage. So you get to roll 1 dice. You can do it one at a time here. Each Velociraptor.
I completely forgot because I kept pulling DNA cards because I've been trying to build an animal,
These are-
dino.
These are some hungry raptors. Ooh.
Oh, smiley face.
Oh, so this is a really fun thematic thing in the game here. So this rampage die has got a lot of bad things that can happen. It could have visitors die and buildings get destroyed. But there's one side of the die that is a naive visitor, which means that he just thinks it's all part of the show.
So the raptors freak out, and he thinks it's just a staged, event,
Mm-hmm.
a drama.
And actually, I have to look up because it hasn't happened yet. everything that happens with it.
This is crazy because I feel like I'm the one who plays super conservatively. I just I have way too much food for what I need. Like I don't really min-max well. I'm just always living in fear of the bad things happening.
You get 1 credit receives 1 credit from a visit. She uses $1. He pays you a little bit more money because he's had a really good time.
He's like, whoa!
And then you get to roll it again.
Oh my gosh. But I'll be fine because I have ignore a die.
Yeah.
And then I have reinforced pens. That's so lucky that I happen to have reinforced pen that one turn.
So what? So one of those has been used now. So.
Oh, okay. Keep this card until the room. Oh, okay. Got it.
Mrs. Moy, what's the current baby time? The baby time is 2 hours and 8 minutes. We're going strong.
Mrs. Moy, I didn't have enough goats to feed my carnivores, and I actually momentarily freaked out. Because I feel like I've been managing their hunger very well. It's lost track.
Bram says it's baby time.
Let's see. And I think I startled our cat because I just started screaming, which is not good for the baby. Actually, we have pretty good sound in this apartment.
Come on, Pia. All right, so we just did the rampages. Mine is good. And then we get 3 victory points per visitor returned. Or per every 2 visitors returned. So I get 6. And you're going to get a bunch here. 55 to 61. And then you, how many do you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 9 points.
Oh man. If someone died by Raptor, we're gonna get bad Yelp reviews.
Definitely. Yeah.
My friend died at this park, this Jurassic Park.
And then we get our points from our dinos. Have you been adding yours up?
Prob not.
You'll want to do that.
I think I did.
It's the one on the left.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll double check.
Lol, 1-star Yelp review.
Brontosaurus.
That's how everyone
5,
determines whether or not they're going to Dinosaur
2, 3,
Islands, to Jurassic Parks, is whether or not their Yelp reviews are good.
Yeah. Well, if there's 2 competing ones.
I mean, that's true. Return workers to each owner's park, advanced overlay, and we're in the final season here.
I'm gonna double check this.
Grab your workers. Oops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raptors 1, 2, 3, 4.
Moy's singing us some songs in chat. Oh, sorry. I just covered it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm just double checking. Final round.
All right. And looks like I've got more excitement at my park. People love the T-Rex.
It makes sense that it's on all your merch.
I kind of got distracted with the Flavor Dome, and I built a statue of a T-Rex. And kind of a boring-looking geology lab. More of a science focus over here, so I didn't go too much into the dome, the laser dome strategy. But it was a good idea. It just ended up getting covered up, and I didn't see any more. All right, so player order remains the same. Assign visitors based on player order. So I get 4 for the bat. You get 3. You get 3 visitors here.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah, that's good.
looking at
Deep
what I want to buy.
into the buildings,
1, 2, 3.
and then bonus. There's going to be 5 bonus visitors, so I get 2, and then you get 1. And then, so that's 3, and then I get 1. That's 4, and then you get 1.
Oh man, it is. I haven't had this low of excitement for my place before.
Mm-hmm. And then we refresh the buildings, add to the buildings.
Oh, the buildings haven't been updated yet.
New buildings coming out here. Ooh, finally one of the pterodactyl pens.
Oh, that would be really great.
Ooh, and the mutant dinosaur thing. That was in the
Okay.
last game. Yeah, when we start. So I gotta place my guy first. Here. Oh, dear. I don't have any. Okay, I'm gonna go to site B, which allows me to grab 3, and I actually get to keep 2 because of my geology lab.
Nice. And my turn?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I was so scared you were going to get it. I'm going to get the pterodactyl dome.
Oh, we didn't get paid for our visitors.
Oh, okay.
Can you give me $7?
6, 7, and I get 5. Elizabeth, my best friend growing up, Elizabeth and I always fought about who would be the Pink Ranger, and so I feel like I have to get a pterodactyl
Just in honor of that.
in honor. So I'm gonna pay 7, 5, 6, 7. I've been waiting for this. I really don't think I've seen the pterodactyl.
I don't think they've come out yet. Actually.
Oh, okay. Now that you see it,
Yeah.
the flavor dome I kept thinking that was it. So that's the pterodactyl. That's my first of the 2 actions, and then I'm going to buy a pterodactyl for 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Get that discount. Oh, it's this one.
Oh!
That's 3.
So is it just 1?
It's 5.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Just 1?
Yeah. I haven't bought any in it because I usually just grab them from the site.
Speaking of which, grab them from the site B again. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna build my I'm gonna go here to the Dinogenics. Uh-oh. You know, the Dinogenics. And then because I have my special
Oh, wait.
What?
We didn't do the breaking news. Oh, it just it blocks off the ferry. We're good.
Okay. Because I have my special research lab, genetics facility, I get 1 wild. So I'm getting a pterodactyl.
Oh, wow. Oh, by the way, the pterodactyl has to go in the green area.
Oh, okay. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I can enclose it later, right? Or is
It's
it...
it's already enclosed. It's in enclosure.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
And that means 5, right? This is the thing. Am I doing this wrong?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
And 4 excitement. Ooh. Yeah, those are worth a lot. Did not realize that.
Well, it makes sense. You have to get a dinosaur and a special pen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I want more dinosaurs. What are my actions over here? Oh yes. All right, I'm gonna get some bargain contractors. This is a great card here. Bargain contractors. They allow you to get 2 free buildings, but they come in broken, so they didn't do a great job. So I'm gonna grab 2 of these. I think.
I don't know if in recent memory. Yeah.
Pass me the reference here. So.
Yeah. In recent memory, I feel like Battlestar Galactica is one of our favorite games. We play with Bran the Moy, Mrs. Moy, because the pieces kind of relate to the show. 'Cause we love the show, but I feel like the cards in this game, I feel like they have some pretty like the description of the card or the label of the card reflects like what happens, which is pretty fun. And while you do that, can I do my move?
Yes. Yeah, you're good.
So I'm gonna play. Oh, you're in uplink again. Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Should I outsource? No. I'm not gonna outsource yet. I'm gonna do site A. 2. Dang it. Okay. Done.
Okay, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get this. They both are broken.
This is not good. Okay, I need to remember.
And then I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to repair facilities. I'll spend $6.
Oh, these facilities have pretty high victory points at the end, possibly.
They might have some victory points.
Shoot. You're done?
Mhm.
Okay, before I forget, I need to get goats because my raptors are going to get mad again. And then I'm done.
I don't think I removed my goats last
1, 2, 3.
round.
Oh, this is so painful. I want to do a move, but I can't. I'm 1 turn away from doing it.
I am.
Wait.
To...
Sorry, it's still my turn.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I'm just talking about how I can't do a move.
Oh,
Out loud.
Who Else's BSG is awesome. Love the show. Love the game.
Yeah.
Yes, we love it too.
It was one of the first things Andrew was like, we need to, when we first started dating, he's like, we need to watch this show.
I was like, this is important. You to understand me, you must watch this show.
I really didn't watch a whole lot of sci-fi. Like, my dad really liked Planet of the Apes, the old stuff, and I watched that, but other than maybe Star Wars, I really didn't watch any other sci-fi, and Andrew just threw me in the deep end. We watched Battlestar Galactica. But it led to a lot of good discussions, because we were dating long distance, and there's a lot of great stuff that happens there. It's a lot of good. Who do you hate right now? And then like, I don't like this person. I like them now. I don't.
Yeah, every episode you could have like a full discussion about life and the world after each one. Do you have a favorite season or part of the series, Ro? Also, spoiler warning, anyone who's watching. We're about to talk. I mean, it is like a very old
for a
show,
while.
so
Highly recommend. Okay. This is my last worker. This might take a while. No. I need to do...
my favorite, well, Pia takes her turn. My favorite part of Battlestar Galactica, one of my favorite parts is when they are... the first season. Yeah, dude. It is so good.
What was that? What's that episode that, like, you're just hooked once you...
33. It's the first episode after the miniseries when they're every 33 minutes they're jumping and no one can get any sleep. It's like, this is on another level. This is so intense.
The tension was just so well done.
Sarah said, it's okay, I made everyone hungry earlier. Yeah, that episode was brilliant. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. This is so...
And I think that's the same episode where
gotta do
Lee
this.
Adama has to shoot down the civilian ship because they think it's the one that is bringing people. Yeah, oh man, there's so much in that episode.
Oh, this is the card I needed earlier. Ah. Wait a second. Oh, I couldn't do it. Wait, for future
Now with some
turns.
regrets for this
Wait, no,
for
for
your
future
ending
turns.
here.
Question.
Was that your last? Oh, this is
That was
our
my
worker.
last turn. But before, sorry to interrupt, but
No, go
question: if I moved this fence here and this pen was here, would that have made a wall? Okay,
No.
then I don't
we're
regret
good.
anything.
Yeah. No regrets. Okay, there's this monsoon, so we can't get extra people.
Andrew, how did you jump so far ahead? Oh no!
Because I was getting 20. I got that T-Rex at 7 points per turn.
This is not good.
Okay. There's things I want to do, but I only have one worker, so what can I do here?
Yeah, Andrew has. I think you've rewatched the series probably 3 times.
Yeah, showing people the show. I don't rewatch things very often.
No, Andrew's not a rewatcher, but I like to rewatch things. I like the predictability of rewatching a
I'm
show.
just gonna take the $3 because that's gonna get me a point.
But you like rewatching things if you're showing somebody and like getting to see their like them discover it.
You guys are the opposite of us. Yeah, Pia's the rewatcher. She's got Community on basically
Yeah,
every day. An episode of Community, which I like. I mean, it's fun having the background when you're watching it. But
there's something comforting when I like see something again and again.
all right, so let's do the upkeep phase and then go into final scoring here. So we got to feed all our carnivores. Can you do it?
I can.
You got your goats.
I got the goats.
And I got mine. I got distracted last time and I forgot to remove my goats. But, check and resolve rampage. No rampages for me
I'm rampage free.
since '93, which is that's the year that Jurassic Park came out.
It is. Andrew is very bad at trivia, but
But if it's board game trivia or Jurassic Park trivia, I'm on it.
well, like I think at one point there was a trivia night we were at, and there was like a question that they had, and Andrew was like had been unhelpful. Like he was not helpful.
I think it was something about like the release date of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Eraser movie, and I had to orient myself. It was like Jurassic Park came out in '93, and I definitely saw Eraser after I saw Jurassic Park, and so it was the anchor. Oh, Duke of Frank is back.
Duke of Frank.
Dude, the Project Holodomes. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Duke. Only one dome. I made one dome. The other ones got covered up in other buildings with other buildings. So single dome park over here. But I did get a really cool T-Rex statue. For a while, it was pretty much the only dinosaur I had. It wasn't even
No
real.
live dinos, just a dirty statue.
It was very clean and had great promotional material on it.
It was rusting and tipping over.
So we get 3 victory points per visitor that's in our parks at live. It's 81.
3 per 2.
Yeah,
So
3.
6.
So
1, 2,
I think you
3,
get 9.
4.
Oh no, you get 6.
5, 6.
Haha! Everything's working out, yeah.
Ah.
And then they all kind of get back.
I was
And-
doing so well, and then Andrew got a live T-Rex.
Okay, then we get resources for our dinos. 20.
Oh my gosh! Can you move me 24?
24, dang. 73. So that's going to be 97. And then this moves up, but now we're endgame scoring. All right, endgame scoring. Here it goes. For all the dollars.
I think also Andrew.
I always have to get the rule book out for endgame scoring. It doesn't matter what the game is.
For those who watch Battlestar Galactica, as we do the math, who is your favorite character? Or maybe you have different favorite characters during different seasons. I was very frustrated with certain characters in different times of the show. Or really liked certain ones.
Ryan Duke says, "Who cares about VPs when you have no domes?" Each player scores victory points for their undamaged facilities, as shown in the lower right.
Everything is intact.
Check all your buildings.
Yep. I regret making this extra hotel, and it never got filled. Actually, it got filled one time.
I got 9. How many did you get from your buildings?
3. Because all I was building was hotels,
No,
and they don't make. I mean, they make you other things. They
Yeah,
give you
they-
money later.
They give you a lot of points with the visitors. Then each player scores 3 victory points for every unique species in their park in a valid habitat. So I've got 3 species. How many do you have?
I've got 3. I almost had one more. I was one shy.
And then each player scores. Do you have any end game scoring things on your
I have one.
buildings?
Just
what's that?
one. This guy.
Oh, Oh.
Oh no.
And then each player scored 1 victory point for every 3 credits.
Oh, they have a little icon of the goat next to the carnivores. They have some
that's
good.
very
They have
nice,
some
yeah.
good visuals if you look for them.
I got 1 point from dollars. How many dollars do you have? So you get 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
And then each player scores 1 victory point for every 2 DNA cards. I don't have. Oh wait,
what?
I've got 2 victory points.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I have to discard down to 10 probably, right?
Yeah, did you have more than
1,
10?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10.
Nice. So,
9.
4 points. There we have it. 117 to 131.
Oh man, an upset. You know what?
You know, I started
you're-
slow. I didn't have any cash flow. Thank you, Ruel. GG.
9-year-old Andrew
is
like,
proud.
is
Is very proud of adult Andrew for making a fake Jurassic Park slash dino.
Thank you for
Yes.
trying. It was really actually working at the beginning, and then my strategy fell apart.
And that, you know, we've got Dr. Alan Grant finally has discovered that, you know, kids are okay. He's willing to consider it with his, you know, wife or significant other in the movie, Dr. Ellie Sattler. And they're gonna never have kids in the sequels, but, you know, they're going to talk about it. So. Dear listeners, thanks for the fun stream. Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for joining. It was
Thanks for
fun
joining us for
chatting.
a heavier and longer game than we typically can get to the table, and it
Yeah,
was really fun.
it was
Like,
fun
it's
thinking about food and travel and places,
Yes.
board game
always.
places.
Yeah, really special night, guys. Thanks so much for the raid. Ruel.
Yeah,
That
thank
was-
you, Ruel.
That was so exciting to get that message earlier today. I was like, "What? Oh my gosh!"
And then I was like, the baby is gonna wake up,
Yeah.
and this is gonna be the one.
Sarah Stadium, I had a great fun. Yes,
Thank
you
you,
so
Sarah,
much.
for joining.
We do stream. We're trying to stream Mondays and Thursdays, obviously depending on baby situation.
Usually, we say give or take an hour.
Give or take an hour, and then
Give or take 8.
Fridays if available, and Sundays during the possible.
So it's highly unpredictable.
Yeah, those two are unpredictable and may or may not happen from week to week. But the ones we're trying to be really consistent with are these Thursdays and Mondays. So Duke says TI4 next, please. You know, I know how to play. I feel like 2 players, you know, we could get through a game. It would go till, like, with chatting like this, it would go until, like, 5 in the morning, though, so. It is so good. And Ruel, Duke of Frank is my TI4, but one of my TI4 buddies. There's a few people in chat here that we get to play TI4. I'm lucky enough to have a group that wants to meet for an entire day and play TI4, and so it's so awesome. We get to
Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, like I think it was before the baby was born. They were trying to get one Twilight game in before.
Yeah, I think that was the initial idea, but COVID got in the way, of course, and then
But before another friend who was having a kid too, they played a game. But is it what is it?
there's something special about that game. I don't know. I think it's part of that. You have to find the people, like the act
The
of like,
commitment.
of gathering the people just creates so much hype around it that like it's gonna be a good time because you've got people who've committed a whole day to just hanging out and playing it. You know, yeah, it's we're very lucky to be able to have a group that plays.
I was asking Andrew about it actually, and I was like, because I was like, what are you guys doing? The significant others and spouses will just text each other during the Twilight game because they're out for however long. But Andrew was saying like, you need to be able to like rise from the ashes. You need to have the like
mental fortitude to keep going after you experience such a great loss. And I'm like, I think I'll just listen to the updates of the game. I don't think I have the mental fortitude.
Yeah, maybe one of these days we'll get to stream it too. That'd be super cool. Yeah, in it for the long haul. Duke is oftentimes the winner of our games. So, yes, the stories. There's so many good ones. We did try playing it on Tabletop Simulator during COVID one point, and it was fun, but it just ended up being.
Did it just make you sad? Sad that you weren't.
It wasn't. The memorable moments weren't as big. And I think it's that in person, like when you have to look someone in the eyes and you're like, I am betraying you right now.
You need that eye contact.
It just really makes it intense. So I think I probably won't be playing it until after COVID, just to preserve how amazing it is. But
Also, the war drums. There's no war. Well, you guys.
yeah, we once played in a church auditorium, and every time, actually, the Moy here came out of the gate quite aggressive, and so we started saying he was beating the war drums, and there happened to actually be a giant drum in the room, and so we brought it over. So anytime someone started talking aggressive, we started actually beating the war drums. And then there's someone who actually lived in the church, and they came down and were trying to sleep at some point. So, anyways,
They're like, these drums should not be.
Why are these drums being played at 11 p.m.?
I do remember that story though, and I feel like Moy was saying it wasn't even very threatening, but there was another player who was egging him on or someone on or something like that. There was a lot of conspiracy, I feel like.
No, it's all about the perception of what you're doing that is really half the game. So.
The threat of
Of it all, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you everyone for joining. We're going to sign off and get some sleep, so enjoy the rest of your guys' night.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
I'm not selling till...